you're louder than me, which I'm okay with.
Man, well, if we're live right now, I'm gonna put on some of this lip gloss shit.
Curtis says Cowboy Bebop live action is GTG. Why do I find that difficult to believe? Oh wait, because it's Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Netflix. They couldn't even do fucking Death Note right.
Could they do? I would say that the Castlevania show is like a fluke. I swear to God.
Oh, it
It's
is.
so fucking
It
good.
is a complete fluke. It is good, which is fucking
It's so
shocking.
good. I watched it with my mum like twice. Like we sat through. We watched the first 2 seasons when I got my titty implants, right? And then I got to the end of it because I already seen it to that point. I hadn't seen season 3, and I was like, "Mom, do you want season 3?" She's like, "Oh yeah, this show is actually pretty good." And then like the fucking like spoiler alert, like the sex happens, and I didn't realize that Netflix was where they were fine purveyors of anime smut, so I had to watch hentai with my mum, which is great. Which is it's just great, especially at Christmas time, yeah. And then we did it again in August to watch the last season.
Lols. Someone just posted a link. NFT Bay. It's no longer Pirate Bay. It's NFT Bay. It's a new one that literally just started.
How's that work then?
They're just sharing all the NFT art that people are buying and selling.
So basically, they're just pirating the gifts and shit that are in the blockchain.
They're literally just right-clicking and saving them because nobody does any fucking protection of it.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. Like, if NFTs are basically just like a blockchain of like an image or some shit like that, what's to stop someone from just copying it? Because it's just data.
No, it's not even a blockchain of an image.
Oh, it's not even that.
No, it's just that you paid money for the rights to that. That's it.
Well, that's fucking stupid, and also very much like a scam. All right,
oh yeah, most artists I know want nothing to do with it. So they see it as just a way for artists to get rich quick because they just want to jump on board because it's a fad.
Yeah,
which it is. I mean, it is a fad, so they're not wrong.
I do hang out with a professional artist, like they do it for a living, and they're like, "Oh yeah, NFTs are totally a scam." They're always talking to me about like the latest scams in the art world because basically, like, a lot of professional art is basically just money laundering.
Yeah. Well, one of the artist who did the Shadow Lord Reimagined from Ultima 5 one for me, finished it off, did it real nice. He's done nothing but NFT stuff now for months. Just cute little cartoony 3D models. Really adorable. And he's just been selling them. And it's like, yes, I understand. You're making your whole line of these little figurines. Some of them are really cool concepts. Whole lines of like little like Russian whatever dolls.
Finally.
To neat little like gaming characters, like the whole line of different skeleton mobs of different kinds and all that. Wonderful artwork. And he's fucking selling them as NFTs. It's like, why? Just sell the models.
Chaza, you fucking madman.
So just
Sorry. Shaja just like literally sent me this model, and he does a lot of TF2 edits. This one's a TF2 edit, like the spy with Joey Wheeler's hair. It's fucking great.
I swear to God, even fucking Trainwrecks goes and gets a fucking NFT thing just so he can say he did it, and it's like, you overpaid for it, dude, and it's not even good.
I'm sending a link to a bunch of servers you don't post in.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. Did you post it in my server? I never pay attention to this shit.
Yes, I did, actually. I put it already in your video show one.
Alright, bitchin'. Alright, then I'm going to post it in Christina's server because you're not in there because you're not in the cult of boobies. Like I mentioned, every single one of my streams.
Own boobies. I don't need to do any fucking... I get to see all the boobies. Jesus all Christ. The fucking awesome boobies.
I can never, ever, ever do a screen share of Discord on a stream ever, because if I do, I'm going to get banned from every platform.
No, some of the big streamers that screen share their fucking Discord, more often than not, they get fucking banned. And it's like, well, you're just a big fucking idiot now, aren't you?
Yep. Never, ever, ever, ever do that. like ever. It's terrible fun. I barely like sharing the code that I'm writing just in case I put like a ASCII art of some titties in there or something. I don't know. God. Hey, Chaza, how are you? There we go. Cool. All right.
We'll put it in Sofnars. We'll put it in. I think. Fuck it. We'll put it in Sleepies. And
Okay. So,
others. No, when
do
we're
you
not.
mind? Do you mind if I explained why I've got this crappy looking toolbar up here on my doodad? Yeah. No. I'm doing it anyway. Fuck it.
Go ahead,
So
talk.
basically, yeah, cool. So basically, I have learned reactive programming through RxJS and NGRX because I use Angular a lot. And I'm going to build out the UI for my dev kit using it because it allows me to effectively have global access to state, but also global access to distribute actions, or dispatch actions rather, to allow like effects to happen. It basically just simplifies the flow of all my components. Excuse me. And so I've got this toolbar I developed because I want to be able to actually expand upon the tools that I build. So it's a great way for me to start. And then what I'm going to be working on, hopefully by the end of the stream, is this new workspace button is going to have some reactive programming around it in the NGRX pattern to basically have a side effect that when I click this button, it will pick that up, distribute another side effect that then completes the flow. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to interrupt that whole flow with a pop-up that will dispatch that other side effect. So that's what I want to get done, because if I figure that out, scaling that up is really, really fucking easy. Because like I do it all the time. So we're gonna be doing that today, hopefully. And I'll be going through how some of this works. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll describe
you'll be doing
it, but I'm not
that.
gonna show
I'll
you
be
the
relaxing
code,
here with my leg up while I heal and recover still from my fucking surgery, and now having an infection from a different
before
thing.
before I get into before I even get into the coding, can I go over what happened last week? It was fucking badass.
Yes, let's go into that.
Yay! All right, cool. So, I said I work for an airline, right? I've said that before. I won't say who are, and I'm very, very scant on the details, right? But last week I got to go get on a flight simulation, and I can't really talk much about it. I can tell you basically about my experience with it and how that was fucking awesome. But I can't really like tell you like about specific things. Does that make sense?
Well, of course.
They have these things called NDAs and and lawyers, and I hate pissing them off and breaking my NDA. So yeah, basically I got sponsored to go into a flight simulator, and it's like the most badass video game ever. It makes fucking Oculus look like fucking kids' toys. All right. Every theme park ride I've ever been on is complete like pants compared to just this flight sim. So basically, I got to actually fly it. I was like the third one to try it. So I got to take off, fly for a bit, do a loop, and then land. And just holy shit, like the graphics were like amazingly realistic. Like I had to squint to notice that the water wasn't animated, because when you're like flying above the water and you're like that far above it, it looks so realistic. Because oh my god, that was amazing. Just the sheer graphical processing that they had in place to handle it.
Oh yeah, no, it's amazing what the companies can do now with their like high level graphical stuff. Like I was talking about this with the artist that I told you a little bit about while I was still in the hospital. But the fact that we can do like cinema level, like motion capture and whatnot with literally just an iPhone in your home with Unreal Engine still shocks me. But the fact that we get such crazy shit with like flight simulators to driving simulators and shit, we have seen such a rise in tech in our lifetime that it still shocks me.
Yeah, like all right. So you mentioned the ride simulators, right? Like those, like the driving simulators. This is the closest thing to that I could compare it to. But this makes those look like fucking toys for infants. Like the realism in this was so like deep. Like I had a panic attack when I got home because I was like shaking from the experience. Just it feels like you're actually going up in the plane when you're like pulling back on
Oh,
on
because
the
I
wheel.
did like one of the top end like NASCAR ones at one point. I was shocked by how realistic that fucker was.
Yeah. Yeah, the professional
Like,
sims are like no fucking joke. It's terrifying how realistic it is. Like they pump in air so that the pressure of the air feels like it would be on a plane, and it even smells like you're on a plane. So like when you're sitting in the chair, it's like super duper realistic, and you get like nervous because now you're gonna fuck up, right? So apparently it's so realistic, people like literally do freak the fuck out.
I believe
And
it 100%. But it's
yeah, it's
just
like
it's
so
so
intensive.
cool.
Oh, dude, I
Like
plus I was
I can't help but squee a little bit because it's just it's so fascinating how we went from Commodore 64, Apple II, Atari ST to now so we have photorealistic simulators and graphics stuff that we can do not just at the corporate level but in our own homes, and it's just like the whole envisioning that they had of like holographic stuff with like the holobands from Caprica to Star Trek The Next Generation and all that. It's like, you know, I really think we could actually fucking get to this point at some point.
maybe. I mean, I'm hoping that'd be fucking awesome.
Like, it's conceivably possible, I think.
Well, they have that one engine that's basically that one game engine that's basically a holographic engine. Let me look it up real quick. I haven't seen posts from them in a while, but it is a fucking cool thing. I forget what it's called. Like fuck me. No, that's the guys who did the Amiga thing. No, fuck.
You're
Ugh.
sharing your screen, hun.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
These are the guys that did the Amiga thing. All right, cool. No, it's this like game engine. How the fuck did that work? It was like this game engine that uses like atoms. It was badass, and I can't remember the fucking name of it. I'll look it up later. These guys are pretty cool too. These guys handle like some of the Amiga shit that I'm into, so that's why I thought of them first because I always think of them, even when I'm like very sexual about it.
You sexual with anything?
Gah. Oh, operating systems for
Never.
legacy hardware.
That
Oh.
never happens. We never do that.
I'm a massive tech nerd, so don't even be surprised I get like boners over it. But yeah, my point was this technology they invented is basically really good for holograms, but they just don't have like hardware support for getting that far with it. But they get pretty far from like 2017 or some shit. So maybe they're just going on like the quiet to get their research done because they don't want people stealing their shit, right? That does happen. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It was just an interesting like thing I saw where they just had a very efficient game engine that I'll have to find it and send it to you. We'll talk about it sometime. But yeah,
Yeah,
no, this flight
yeah.
sim was badass. It was so fucking awesome. Like,
Well, that's good. Then you got even better experience than I got to do at one point, which
yeah. And anyone who ever talks shit about my driving ever again, right? You haven't fucking like flown and landed a fucking jumbo jet, like so right? Like that means you, Bree, especially. You talk shit about my driving all the fucking time.
I never talk shit about. Okay,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, never
Fuck
mind.
you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah,
I
no.
can't
You
even
upload.
say it.
No, you upload all of all of the streams to YouTube. So I just go back and like just obsessively go through them to
I
prove you
never
wrong.
insult you ever. I'm a perfect little angel. God damn it.
I believe you millions wouldn't. Let's get this NGRX shit in done
Okay,
because
yeah, no, it's completely unbelievable.
yeah, I'm gonna get this stuff done because I need a module and I also need because I need to basically import the features somewhere. Angular's stupid like that. I guess it's JavaScript's problem, but Angular
Oh, fuck
inherited it.
JavaScript. I hate JavaScript.
You and half the planet, bitch.
Oh.
All right.
When I think of how much time I have sunk into fucking working with fucking JavaScript over the years, I kind of hate myself sometimes.
Is my console running? Yeah, sweet. All right, cool. All right, and NGRX module. Cool. And
If I had any fucking brains, I would have fucking quit dealing with fucking Unreal, or not Unreal, JavaScript far earlier in my days.
here's me over here learning how to do like web workers and all sorts of crazy shit. And looking at I was looking at WebGL today as well. So I've been interested in developing like a height mapping system because I worked in geospatial engineering for some time, so I should probably know how to do that at some point. That way I continue to
It
get
would be
awesome
useful.
jobs and snort coke off of hookers' asses, i.e. also Saomi, right? Like, don't you dare tell me that she wouldn't do it either.
I can't deny it.
Nope. It's absolutely fucking impossible.
I can neither I will neither confirm nor deny it, but I will not deny it.
All right, cool. All right, let's see. I have to remember how to set this up every fucking time because I'm that stupid.
Yes, you are.
But I've already got it installed, so I don't have to worry about that part. It's just that I need to remember how to set up the root module.
The coke off hookers thing? How did that become a thing? The same way the Mama Bree shit happens. It just seems to happen amongst just conversation.
I think it's a thing that happened, supposedly happened in the 80s with all these like coked up like 80s Wall Street dudes who would essentially do that. I think it's like an urban legend, I think. Oh, that would just be my guess. I always remember that trope from like 80s like stuff. I'm thinking like Gordon Gekko and shit like that.
Like in the heyday of all of our shit, like it basically kind of just became a thing.
I guess it's one of those things that just happens through cultural osmosis. You just start snorting coke off a hooker's asses. Everyone's doing it, right?
Well, I mean, wouldn't you?
That's what I mean. I'm trying to get there, dude. Rome wasn't built in a day, bitch. Like,
but I don't know anyone who wouldn't when it comes to me. So...
if I could snort it off my own ass, I would, but I'm not that flexible. So I have to have some friends, right? Okay, let's start with. Why do they want me to do it through the command line? I don't want to do that. I just want to, like, I hate doing this shit through the command line. I'd rather actually just do it myself. Let's see. I just gotta remember how to set all this shit
up. There's a
up.
lot of bits that just sort of seem to just become a thing amongst people. I'm not sure why. It just, I don't know. It seems to be the way things work.
There we go. Store module. Let's see. At NGRX /store. I wish I could spell. That'd be fucking handy. And let's import the effects from the effects. Cool. By the time I'm done with doing all this stuff, you should see my one of my dev tools light up. Is it effects module or effects? Yep, it's effects module. That's right. Cool.
Easy.
And then I have to install, also import all the dev kit stuff.
Oh,
so I can see what's happening.
Right, so I'm not on cam chat because I got a really bad still bruising around my eye from going. Let's say from my surgery of them going up into damn skull, as well as the injections in the back, which was always fun. Although the back's fine, it's a stupid infection in the leg, however, not so much. But I'll be back on cam in 2 weeks, the next time we stream together, so.
No.
You'll have to see my goofy-looking mug then.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking next week off from streaming, except for Thursday, if I can find the ingredients to make pumpkin pie from scratch, because I want to do it. But yeah, I'm taking a long weekend just to kind of.
Or as we like to call it, basic white bitch fucking food.
Hey, I'm making it from scratch, all right?
Hey, I make pumpkin custard from scratch. So, I get pumpkin, I get I use almond milk instead of evaporated milk.
How dare you, Bree?
I'm lactose intolerant, okay? I gotta fucking do what I can.
I mean, I use almond milk too, but, still. I just decided to give you shit because...
But the seasonings and all the other good stuff, and oh my god, the pumpkin custard is... Oh. and you
Oh, okay.
bake it so it's that perfect consistency. Oh, I just can't help but fucking like foodgasm over it.
I've had many a foodgasm, sometimes on live streams.
Here, I will find the recipe for the version with the evaporated milk for y'all in chat.
Yay.
Because here in our stream, we fucking share our recipes. But this is the one I will typically do. It's just I do a little bit of substitution and tweaking because of obviously my dietary concerns. Because I would prefer to enjoy food without having to take extra pills and shit.
Unless those pills contain, totally legal drugs. Totally.
Well, of course they do.
Yes, absolutely.
But I already take like 19 pills a day at the moment. So I'm kind of, you don't want to take more pills if you don't need to.
Yeah, it kind of hurts your kidneys and like all that shit.
Kidneys,
right?
liver, your whole system fucking hates your ass. So I'm trying to avoid adding more into my mix. Even though like lactate and those aren't going to like cause more problems, it's just I don't want to. My body hates me as it is. But that's a really good recipe. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's a great time of year to do it. All right, we're going to do some fucking battlegrounds tonight. We got to get back up to the 4,500 ranking. We dropped down 1,000 again because me being in the hospital meant I was fucking grinding on the game when I was laying in bed. I had a losing streak again. Seems like if I play on stream, I win a lot. If I don't play on stream, I lose a lot. So we have to do what we call the right thing. Play more on stream. And not be a fucking moron.
That one's the mission of my life, bitch. Alright, let me recompile. This might take a while for some fucking reason. Angular 13 takes forever to start up.
Well,
Get shit together,
you're doing
fucking
that then. One of the things that we could talk about is obviously the 3D artist person I was telling you about. So, she mentioned Code Miko. Have you seen any of her shit on YouTube or?
I have not.
Code
you can
Miko,
assume I haven't watched a lot of YouTube, so.
Code Miko is a streamer that uses the Unreal Engine to create her own environment. She's got her own model, but she does the full motion capture and facial recognition shit and everything. She's got the expensive couple $1,000 just hardware you can wear, straps and everything.
Cool.
And all that.
Yeah, badass.
Wonderful young lady. Giant goof. Love her to death. Oh yeah, no, she's got some amazing tech. Here's the kicker. The artist that's doing my model says she can do better than Miko's when it comes to design.
Oh,
I'm going to have the full embellic hair where every strand, like you can move the model on Unreal and her hair will move just like a fucking shampoo commercial.
Well.
So all that money I spent a long time ago for a really good 3D model is now finally going to be put to use, and in about less than a month we're going to have that. I'll get to be playing with Unreal Engine. And here's the fun part. I'm talking to friends and I'm trying to get my hands on an iPhone 12 so I can do the full Unreal Engine AR kit for facial capture for creating looped videos.
Cool.
So that should be rather fun.
Oh shit. Okay, we got red in the console, and it is a metric fuckload. Let's see.
Code Miko's adorable. She's goofy. She doesn't take herself too seriously. She will at times enjoy dark humor and inappropriate humor, which I always approve. Anyone who is not like taking shit too seriously and it's just there to have fun and entertain, I can get behind. That's why I always appreciated Asmongold and others. I mean, shit, even so fucking does that. And she's a shitty journalist. Dennis, you can clip that and send it to her. She knows she's a journalist and thus shit. She's right down there with the barely humans of politicians and lawyers.
Well, wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, sure, why not?
Am I wrong?
No, I was. I was just watching a lot of videos this week about that subject specifically. I've been enjoying it quite a lot. Why is this not going well? Hang on.
And well, I
Oh, it's
respect Soph and I get along with her and we're cool and everything. It's fun to poke fun at each other. It's all good.
Oh, well, yeah, you know how I did that with her. I don't think she appreciated it, but I did. So, get wrecked, bitch.
There's an underage content creator called Soph.
Wait, what? Now
I've
I feel
never heard
dirty,
of that
dude.
chaos. All I know is Sophia Narwitz, one of our fellow trannies on this wonderful platform. Because we got what? We got you, me, we got Ram Nam, we got fucking Bloody, we got Sofnar, we got... I'm forgetting someone. Oh, those of us that... Oh yeah, there's this stupid deer girl, but we don't count her. She doesn't count because nobody likes her anyway, so...
Yeah, can confirm. Alright,
there's someone else, but I can't remember who it was.
Cannot find the name environment. No, fuck it. Alright. There we go, just set it to true. I don't give a shit. Hey, successful compilation. Sweet. Alright, let me refresh the page. See if it actually loads. It looks no different. Fan-fucking-tastic. But I can go fix that right fuckity now. Let's see. What's the name of the tool now?
Oh, it's someone who's been banned from YouTube. Okay. I was just talking about here on Twitch.
Is this the one that I was looking
because
for?
There's not a lot of trans ones that have any level of notoriety on here, but the few of us that at least are known within the right circles, thankfully, are beloved. Thankfully for me, it's mostly the Overwatch community that still bothers to remember me in the Ultimo community.
Let's see if this is
Although I think the Ultima community is never going to forget me with all the shit I've pulled.
Oh shit! I just showed my email address. Oh no! Send me your hate mail some more.
Girl, you're screen sharing. You're not window sharing. You're actually screen sharing, which is terrible.
I don't give a shit. Dude, alright. I remember I used to get a lot of hate mail and I would just post it publicly because it was funny as shit.
Oh my god, I should have done that. I should do that with all the hate DMs I get on Twitter.
Do you mean like I used to do? Stealing my content, bitch?
Well, you're not on Twitter, so...
Not anymore, I'm not, no! Alright, where the fuck is this dev tool shit? Alright, there we go. Developer tools.
On your spirit!
I gotta turn on this extension, otherwise it won't fucking work. I'd like to turn on my extensions, thank you. Gotta expand my dong. Okay, it's on. Alright, so if I refresh, this should be on. Why are you not?
Raver wants to know what you're using.
Huh? What am I using? For what?
I'm assuming for what you're doing.
Be more specific, because that's like...
She's in the Suno dev kit and right there in her browser.
Well, that's my project, so yeah, that's not really helpful for anyone. Why won't you show then? Where's my
And why is she that? Because she's already a tsundere. We all know it.
That's actually... yeah, that's... I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Inspect views background page. No, that's not good. Details. Here we go.
Remember, boys and girls, whenever you need Jay mocked, I'm here for you.
Alright. Refresh.
Not that I would ever mock Jay, all the time.
Maybe it only shows if I actually give it a state, because what I've done is I effectively set up the means to have effects and have what are they called? The other thing I was working on. The state. So I have to set up my state so that my effects can modify it through a series of basically actions. You dispatch an action, it gets picked up by the store, which then goes through effects and then can go through a reducer, which changes the state, which then gets picked up. And it's this whole loop. So that's what I'm attempting to do. I just want to make sure it actually works before I start building all the shit around it. For some reason it's not, so fucked if I know.
Problems, sweetie?
Always. Every fucking day. Oh, it's the story of my life. Maybe it... Oh, actually, hang on. Let me try in a different... Maybe it doesn't work because I actually have to open up a new tab and not just refresh it. No, because I should see it active up here. I think cool. Well, Grimdark. All right, whatever. Moving on. Let's figure out why it's fucked.
I always find it funny that I'm loved amongst a lot of the trans streamers on Twitch, except for like the two that are like the biggest jerks, and it's like, and they wonder why nobody loves them. Because they're insufferable. All of us that are just chilling here to game and hang out and everything, we're all just loved. We're happy. We form our little group and then we vote on them off the island because it's like, no, you're the insufferable ones. Go away.
Yeah, so what I'm looking at now is these are the reducers. Basically, they're just a series of functions that update your state. So like here they are right here, and they're pretty straightforward to work with. They're pretty cool. Really simplifies just the modification of individuals things, and you can like you can basically program these however you want, but effectively there's an API that just makes it nice and easy. Am I using Thunder something? I have not fucking clue. Okay, cool. So yeah, I gotta basically figure out this because I want my reducer to be acting upon a state of some kind. So I forget how that fucking works. Getting started. Here we go. Okay, I know how the diagram works. Like this is the fucking diagram. Wow. Nah. This is an incredibly handy pattern. It's just I think I fucked up the
There we go.
setting
That's
up
a better screen.
because I didn't do this one properly. Okay, so let's do that now.
Yeah, I needed to rant a little bit, Chaos, about content creators because, well, it's true. Some of them are just insufferable.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, where is the counter reducer? Where is that? Is this the one up? Yeah. Cool. Cool. I haven't actually had to set this up from scratch in a very long time. And by a very long time, I mean like a month ago, because I've been moving at an accelerated rate. Especially when you're like, fake flying at like, a million miles an hour in a fake sardine can. Good shit.
Oh, I'm still loving the antibiotics that I'm on. They're like giant horse pills. I mean, I have a big mouth and all, but still.
Are you taking some ivermectin, bitch? Is that what's going on?
No.
There we go. Cool. Text document, test reducer.
But yeah, I need to get an iPhone so I can use the fucking AR kit so I can do all the cool shit. Then my model will be better than your model. Yay!
Dude, it's not.
It's not a competition. Yes, I know. I'm just saying that to be annoying.
But you can say everything you say is to be annoying. How are you gonna lie to me?
I never lied to you.
You lied like earlier on when you don't rip on me.
Okay, but I was being obviously sarcastic. You stupid.
What are you, Donald Trump? What the fuck is that?
Oh my god, chat! You see what I put up with? You see?
I'm just saying that is such a thing he would say.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna plead ignorance.
Okay.
Okay. Raven, I will always use Android for my personal phone. But I need to get a cheap, like, iPhone 12 or iPhone 13 that I'm not going to have a phone number assigned to just so I can use it for the motion capture because for some reason Epic Games does not work with Android on their AR kit. They will only work with Apple because Apple's got some depth sensor in their stupid camera along with a certain chip that's only in those fucking phones. It's really fucking annoying. And I hate it.
Oh, What am I building with NGRX? That's a good question. I am building a dev kit for the game I want to build, which will also run in the browser. So I figured might as well build the dev kit and something that I can use later on to build the actual game with. Plus, it's always handy to be able to put on my resume, yeah, I built something with this technology. So that's why that's why I chose NGRX. I fucking hate Angular's how do I put this? Fuckiness, for lack of a better word. So to get around that, I'm using NGRX because it's such a pain in the ass sometimes to deal with Angular. So let me get this set up, and then hopefully my dev tools will show up again, or not. Whatever. Yeah, carry on, bitch.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of ironic how Epic will only work with Apple. And I think part of the issue is also that none of the Android phone developers, Google, LG, Motorola, Samsung, or any of them have the tech with that depth sensor that Apple does because it's probably patented and all that bullshit. Despite the fact that there are similar tech things already out there, done by like Microsoft with the Kinect and other things that have a really kind of cool depth sensor in. But for some reason, it's fucking ignored by everyone else because it's not a priority. It's silly. Oh yeah, probably. Like, Epic goes and fucking tries to, do shit against Apple with the whole Fortnite bullshit, but then at the same time, they're in bed with Apple when it comes to Unreal Engine shit.
Yeah,
it's fucking weird.
Whatever happened to the fucking Apple Store thing that they were going through?
Basically, Apple is now forced to have to allow app developers to allow them to have third-party options for payment processors for people who want to do microtransactions and subscriptions in the apps.
So wait, did fucking Epic win that shit?
So Epic won that. But at the same end, Epic fucked up, and they are still banned from the Apple Store because they knowingly and willingly broke TOS because they were being a bunch of fucking dickheads.
And then they had a fucking whole plan to deal with it. Oh my god.
Yep. So Epic still got fucked, which good. Fuck Epic. But at the same time, Apple still got fucked, and they're upset. And it's going to go to appeal anyways, so we're going to have to deal with all that bullshit. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Because in the end, we win as consumers, and both Apple and Epic get fucked.
That's true.
So in the end, the only winners are us. And I'm okay with that.
It's really, really hard to, root for either of these cocksuckers. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
You're definitely testing my loyalties to myself. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Am I a programmer? Yes, I'm a professional programmer. A really hot shit one when I actually get going. It's all this low-level bullshit that I fucking hate.
I always thought it was cool that the Kinect depth sensor could actually accurately measure your height, your distance away from it, how far away the background was from it. It has some cool tech in it. I'm really glad Microsoft did an API so you could just incorporate it into any Windows computer for disabled people. It's brilliant. But the tech just seemed to kind of stop. And it's it's not great for games, but you could do so much more with it. And they just ignore it because they're dipshits.
Yeah. I need to
fucking hate it.
Action.
It's far better than the stupidity that these companies did. Hey, let's create 3D monitors where you can wear little glasses while you play games. It's no, nobody gives a shit about that.
I can't believe they keep trying to bring that back. It's really starting to fuck me off.
Oh yeah, Cass. It's not bad tech. For more options to compete, for people to be able to do cool shit in their home, it's fantastic. Give people these options to do amazing creative works in their homes. But these companies just kind of sit on shit like a bunch of morons.
Okay, where's my dev tools?
Or they pick and choose who they want to work with so they can kind of keep a little bit of a monopoly because they're a bunch of cunts.
Yeah.
When they could make 3 times the money if they just did shit. what I like to call the right way. It's the same issue I have in my day job, where it's like, why are these people fighting like a bunch of little stupid dipshits? And it's like, oh yeah, because they are a bunch of stupid little dipshits.
Hang on, do I have Firefox installed over here?
I don't know.
I've not fucking clue. I do not. Fuck. Alright, well, so much for that idea. Firefox also has the Redux dev tools.
Cool.
But Edge doesn't, because Edge sucks. Apparently you can compile the tools for Edge, but like, why would you? Alright, so I gotta figure out why the frick this doesn't work, because I've got the root state and all that good shit. And I've got, yeah, I don't get it. Alright, let me...
I think we get the big fertile, we should be okay, but we'll see if I survive. I'm getting a new phone next week.
Oh yeah?
My stupid S8. If I go to work and I forget to, say, plug it in and let it charge during the workday, by the time I go home, it's almost dead already. The battery can't sit with my phone on just standby, basically, for even a full 8 hours decently. Whatever happened to modular batteries where you could just replace it?
Oh yeah, remember when that was a fucking miracle that we had? Yeah, that beautiful feature that we used to have where you could change the fucking batteries of shit.
We can still do that with our nice cameras, our DSLRs and mirrorless. Oh, the original battery's getting bad and having problems. We'll just buy a new one. You can even buy a third-party version of it that works just fine. Can't fucking do it with cell phones. But cameras that cost, more than the fucking cell phones and are better than the fucking cell phones, you can't. It's so dumb.
What in the fuck? I think this might actually be Chrome being stupid.
Well, it is Chrome.
Yeah, that's true. Because it said that the plugin wasn't on, and I could confirm it was, because I went to the page for the settings. Found it! There we go. Alright, hang on, bring this over.
Solved it.
Check this out. It turns out it worked the whole time, and Chrome was just being, fucking stupid. So this is what I was waiting on, this shit right here. I'm gonna expand this right there. Cool. So basically, this is the NGRX state view that I can check the state, the difference between everything that's happening. So here's my test state right here. It gives you a chart of all of the main state and then the sub features, which I don't have any yet. And then basically this is the JSON of what my state looks like. So this is a global object that exists everywhere, and I can subdivide this into each one of these can be features. So that way, when I update the state object in its entirety, it doesn't trigger a change in say sub features. So this test, I have a test one here, and it wasn't a feature. It would actually update its siblings, which is not good. So you need to have that feature shit set up, but that's what I want to get to by the end of the stream. But that's what it's supposed to look like. And then here's the actions. I don't have any actions other than this is just the NGRX effects and action that's built into NGRX. But it's pretty sweet. You can export your stuff. You can mess with the settings and all this other stuff. You can, I believe, there's all sorts of extended stuff you can do with this. I'm just not very good at the dev tools, but it is nice to be able to export out your files, confirm that all your actions happened in order, because this is basically an asynchronous development kit. So although everything happens synchronously, it really blends itself very well to API calls and things like that, which I'm not going to get to today because that takes fucking ages. But yeah, this is good. I got to the part that I give a shit about, so I can continue. Yeah, I know. I had to explain that shit. If you can understand any given event-driven system, NGRX is not inaccessible to you. It's very, very similar to the JavaScript built-in system, except the structure is way different, and the fact you have side effects rather than just being a closed loop. So you don't have bubbling with NGRX because you don't need it. So, yep, cool. Good results so far. I'm going to continue and actually kind of flesh out some of this stuff because I want to be able to hit that button and have something happen, right? Why not? Let's get to the point where we'll console log via an effect rather than whatevs. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna tell you about the cute boy.
Right. Yes, that's right. You were gonna share. Fish.
Yeah. Well, he did bump into him again, and he actually called me. Oh, he's texted me rather. He didn't call me. It turns out he is taken. So yeah, big
Rip.
heartbreak. But we're still talking because like he seems on the level, and he apparently he and his people, whoever they may be, don't know anyone in town because they've actually just moved here not so long ago. So yeah, I made a friend, so that's good. But like, yeah, that happens.
It
On the
happens
plus
to the
side, though,
best of us.
I did put myself out there and I took that risk. So
I'm
I'm
proud
still
of
patting
you.
myself on the back. Yeah, I know, right? Like I'm not normally like that. So whatever. And
You're
he's
right.
totally
I'm the
fine.
one that does that. You're the one that doesn't, which is a little
Yeah.
weird, but because you're of the personality type where I would expect you to do it just as much as me, almost.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm also very fucky around people because like I don't like them. So yeah, I very
Yeah,
rarely
and I'm very
give out
much
my
the
number to
sociable,
people.
charming type that will charm the pants off at anyone. So.
Yeah, it just depends on what like where I'm at, what I'm doing. If I'm like doing a work, put that puss out there first. Oh, I'm not putting any my puss anywhere considering I don't have one. But sure, thank
Yeah,
you.
she also doesn't have an OnlyFans, so she can't really do it, there.
Yeah,
So she's gonna have to go find another place.
I know. I'm thinking about basically going in. I'm gonna try and ask my job if I can go to like hang out in like workspaces and things like that, so I can actually go meet people in like my industry and whatnot. Because most of the people I know here in Denver and hang out with, are coworkers or previous coworkers, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it's not the kind of level of friendship that I'm looking for where I want to hang out with people regularly, especially on an intimate level. It's kind of awkward, right?
True.
Yeah, so
You would need someone
I,
like me there
yeah, I have this scruple about not fucking my coworkers, even if I previously worked with them. It's right. I know I'm weird. I'm so sorry.
having standards. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I know. I'm a terrible, terrible person.
Terrible human being. Whatever will we do with you?
There's nothing you can really do about me, bitch. All right.
It's true. It's very true.
But yeah, throwing that puss out there, trying to get me some. Cause, God, being all up in this horny jail for like how long now? Starting to get to me, dude. Horny jail changes a man. Ooh.
And that, boys and girls, is how Frozen decided to become a girl.
Well, it was a little bit before that.
If you
Yeah.
can't beat one, become one. Or if you can't find one, become one. There you go. That's what it was.
Well, I was thinking about going to the barcades and trying to pick up dudes there because every time I go there dressed in cute, I get some success. But like also those are also always the nights I get followed home or like someone tries to throw me into their van or something. So it's like I need to find a way to get to and from there safer. But otherwise, like yeah, good stuff.
I fucking love the fact that I go on vacation. I spend time with this cute, wonderful young lady who I adore and is one of my best friends. And then while she's working, I go out and literally all the guys notice the moment I walk into the game store. And of course, one of them asked to invite me to play. It's like, well, I can't come and just peruse. Nope. You gotta try to get the girl to hang out with them.
Okay,
I wasn't
here we
even
go.
wearing makeup. That's the scary part. Like,
I never wear makeup. You know that.
yeah, but the fact that it works, it's just I never thought I would have gotten to that point on my own. Somehow it worked.
All right. Oh God, itchy boob. Oh God, we're gonna get banned on Twitch because I itched my titty.
I'm not wearing a bra tonight. Thankfully, I'm not on camera, so it's okay.
All right. You know how I always have those food accidents with my titties, right? I fucking spilled an entire milkshake down in my fucking boobs. All right, for real. I was so fucking minged off because it was like a banana chorizo one. It was chorizo. What's those? No. It was what's those fucking Mexican pastries? They're really good. I forget the ones they call. They taste like cinnamon. You know what I'm talking about? I'm so stupid. It's on the tip of my fucking tongue, and I'm just so like dumb. Churros, yes, thank you. Oh my god, they almost have the same fucking word. I'm so sorry. I failed English and also apparently Spanish because I whatever. Local
Oh, you're
trains makes
just
mistakes.
special in general, hon.
Oh no, dude, Twitter's gonna be fucking going SPAC mode now. They'll be like, oh my god, it's racism because you can't pronounce words, bitch. It's like, no, I'm just really stupid, alright? It's not racism.
It's not racism if I'm being a stupid idiot.
Trust me on that one. Trust me, I love me some Mexican dudes. I mean, I married one for fuck's sake, so. My mom had to have a conversation with me about that actually. She's like, all your boyfriends have been like, um, very very much in the same archetype. I was like, Mom, just say it. She's like, yeah,
You
you
have a
like they
type.
very. I do. She's like, she called me out. I was like, Mom, I just can't help it. That's where all the cute boys are. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that they're so attractive to me. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. This create effect thing right here. So this is how you structure these side effects to happen when an action happens. And basically, these are pretty fucking handy. What you can do is you can grab the action by its type, and then you can add operators to it. So this one, they've got a debounce on it, which basically means it's going to wait a certain amount of time before it actually performs the action. So this allows you to dispatch a lot of actions that are related. Or you're expecting a ton of updates in a very short window of time, and you want to kind of optimize when you send out the latest update. This is what debounce time will do. So that one's really handy when you've got like UI effects. So say like you've got a slider or something, and you want to change something in the UI based on a slider, but you don't want to do it like every fucking time they move it because it's like 100 million actions. Well, you can just reduce that down to like say one every half a second or something, which greatly reduces your
Oh my
your
god.
processing.
I can literally give this character Well,
Yeah.
I just made my match completely fucking OP now.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that's a spec test. That's why. Okay, cool. So I gotta get this down. All right, so let's do that now. Oh god, I got itchy feet. Oh god, that's gonna attract all those very specific people on Twitter.
It's true. It's
Yeah,
very true.
it's very true. Okay.
Well, I made it to the top 4 with one I've never played. I'm having really shitty luck until now, finally. And I'm completely unprepared for this fucking one.
Alright, I do need to create a structure for the test effects because of the way they work. I forget the thing you have to provide. I think it's this actions pipe.
I'm still in fucking shock that I'm going to get back into Unreal Engine. Like,
oh my
I have not touched Unreal Engine since Unreal Tournament and Unreal Tournament 2K4. So it's been like, what, 16, 17 years since I fucking touched it?
It's like hanging out with old friends again, I suppose. We've all grown up, we've gone our separate ways, and then we're all getting like,
fuck old friends. They're all a bunch of useless
Ooh.
cunts.
I don't know, it's like that, Bree.
You're not an old friend. You're technically still part of the newer friends.
I'm a friend who just happens to be old.
Exactly.
Yeah, take that. Alright, let's see. From
No, you're still from like just the past, just my transition era. So that's just the past 6 years. That's not that much.
Well, speaking of post and pre-transition era, one of my best friend, right? She's known me like ever since I moved to Colorado, effectively. She is going to be moving very close to me, and we get to hang out, and that's going to be awesome because she's just fantastic. I hope she's watching this right now.
I love the fact that my best friend lives 45 minutes from me. Like, we can literally just hang out and do shit every time she's home. It's just, it makes me so happy.
Yeah, I haven't had that in a very long time. Literally since I like left England, really. Like I had a couple of friends I hung out with when I moved to the States, but then once I kind of got out here to Colorado, there's very few people I hang out with. I'm just busy all the time. I work like a bastard. I mean, evidently, I'm on stream doing it right now.
You are one, so I mean.
Yeah, well, I always want to keep my skills sharp. So, because you know how it is in our industry, if you don't keep a skill sharp, you get kicked out. So it requires a lot of active study. That's why I'm busy doing shit like this all the time.
It's true.
Let's say, test effect. And let's see, we could do create effect.
If you don't keep up, you get left behind and you get screwed.
Yeah. So then create effects through the. I do love the memoized selectors in this, by the way. I'll get to those here in a second. They are fucking cool.
Yes, you can. With 401ks, the rules are rather specific, but you can do some pretty cool shit with it. And honestly, it's something really special. The fact that they do have those provisos with 401ks to do shit. I think there's medical exemptions, there's the down payment on a house, there's something else too, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is.
Yeah,
there's a whole list of them. I could get it from my investment people, but I'd rather just let them keep making me money because I'm quite pleased with the work they've done. I may actually be able to retire when I get old. It won't be for many years because obviously I'm going to die younger than I, would prefer, but still. Well, younger than most people would prefer. I would prefer dying already, but whatever.
These days you gotta beg for the fucking sweet release of death.
Exactly.
They just don't let you fucking die, Bree.
You want to go? Oh, sorry, but we're just gonna have to keep you around a little bit longer to suffer. Oh.
What do you do? Jesus. Oh my word. Okay. Let me see if I can get these effects in now. Because once I get feature effects in, it simplifies the rest of development because then I can logically separate out features into just bite-sized little chunks, which makes everything much, much happier. Especially me, considering I'm a miserable bitch. So.
Yes. Yes, you are. Oh, it's fantastic, Cass. That is wonderful. I like having Mira 45 minutes away because we're close enough where it's very easy to hang out. We can sleep over at each other's places and shit. But we're far enough where when she's home and back in the state, she doesn't feel like she has to come down. I don't feel I have to go up. We can give each other a little bit of space. Like the obligation of if someone's too close and you're that close to them, to hang out a lot more often can become a thing, and that's not always healthy.
That's true. Oh, Christ. Alright, now it's having a major fucking conniption fit.
I always like to remind people that codependent relationships are a bad thing, and you don't want to, let yourself get into one if possible.
I'm stupid, that's why. Cannot find name create effect. I'm stupid. That's why I forgot to import the.
I died. I got to the final two, but I couldn't win. So, but I still get points, chat. So, I did good. See, let me bring it up. 74 points. Not too shabby. Which means I was playing at my rank, which is really nice to see. For some reason, they can actually do MMR correctly in Battlegrounds in Hearthstone. But they can't seem to get the MMR for ranking correctly in fucking Overwatch. Why? Because Blizzard Activision sucks.
Okay, how do I get this frickin' thing then? This guy. I'm getting a problem and the compiler says it can't find it.
Wait, what?
No, I basically am probably missing the... Okay, well that's for setting up the tests, but that's not really helping. Okay. Effects module for root, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Yep, done that part. Meh. Okay, it doesn't.
Well,
That
it's
doesn't.
pretty self-explanatory.
That doesn't tell me shit. All right, like.
No, what you talking about? It's pretty self-explanatory right there.
No, it doesn't tell me how to get the why my injection's not working. Also, injection. Yeah, you had to know that was happening. Is there a place I can actually see the fucking constructor? Because that'd be great. Because I always forget that part. Dependency injection is a fucking nightmare, and I hate debugging it. So I just want to get to the point rather quick.
Oh, just give me a C# thing and I'll be fine. Unity's a bitch, but it's useful at a time.
Yeah, I've been working with C# more lately. Let's see. There we go. Maybe it's part of the life cycle shit. I don't know. Oh, I really don't want to mess with all this frickin' metadata crap. NGRX has a ton of ways to mess with metadata. I just don't care.
Oh, you'll enjoy this. I got the concept art back for Miranda's character. Here's the funniest part of it, and this makes me laugh and giggle. The person's a nice artist, can do some things really amazingly well. Faces, not so much.
Hey man, can't be good at everything.
So when I saw the face, I was just like... I'm like, I'm really glad this is just concept art.
Yeah, concept art can be like it's rough because like basically concept artists have to produce a lot of content in a very short amount of time because they just have to churn through iterations.
For me,
right?
this was meant to be concept art. This person pegged their work as this is going to be really good final product type shit. It's like,
oh,
no, it's not.
That's a little bit different then. I think it doesn't work because I forgot to do the injectable part, which means that it was not qualified for dependency injection in the first place. No, it's still having this. This is exactly what I'm seeing in the thing, so you guys can see. You guys can feel my pain. All right.
There we go, chat. We'll play this clip for you.
It's getting very Cinemax at night in here.
Actions does not exist on.
This way, Frozen can't hear it unless she turns on the audio of the stream, which she's not going to do. So.
It's not. I don't do that because it will echo through the thing, and also it's just annoying. Because there's no there's no way I can isolate our audio from the game audio.
Like really, so what I should do is I should just get a virtual audio cable and connect the stream deck to fucking Discord, and then just play it through Discord so you can hear it. But still.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I forgot to. My God, I fucking.
There's a PS4 jailbreak that does that. Nice.
Yeah, I haven't investigated that at all. I didn't buy a PS4 because I just did not give a shit, and I continue to not give a shit. But that's still interesting. So cheers for that. Okay, cool. Looks like it compiled successfully. Oh, piles have come.
I jailbroke my PS Vita finally because I was fed up. Sony gave up on it, so it's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to actually do that. And you know what? That was not only A, fun to do, but B, keeping all the games that I had and having access to a couple other ones is really nice.
Is my dev kit not going to fucking do its thing? Because it seems to be completely fucking balked. I don't know why. Hey, you can die now, bro. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's what I use, Chaos. I use that, and I just have one big SD card in there, and I just load it up with all the games that I already owned, and there we go.
What an absolute faithless fuck.
It's fantastic.
Something is basically causing my browser to hang real bad, and I don't know why. Oh, you know probably why. It's the effect I created. It probably causes an infinite loop.
No, I haven't bothered with the GTA ports. I basically just play my typical Final Fantasy games a lot on it when I feel like playing Final Fantasy.
Are you talking about the new ports of GTA?
The Vita.
Oh, the Vita one's okay.
Oh, they use an Android one. Interesting. That is just once again the ingenuity of the gaming community when it comes to just people who want to make shit and just enjoy it will never cease to amaze me.
God, this needs to hurry up. What? Why does this take forever to start compiling? I don't get it. In previous versions, it was like that. And all of a sudden now it takes like 6 minutes to start it up.
Yeah, I've never actually played the remake of 6. I always play the original fucking SNES version. Because I have the cartridge and I have a portable SNES, so it's real easy for me to fucking play it. 4 is I've never played any. I haven't played any remakes of any of the Final Fantasy games except for 10. And the remake of 10 or the remaster of 10 was amazing. I will say that. But no, 4 is a good one. I enjoyed 4. 6 is still my favorite. 5 would be fun to play again too. Now that I think of it.
Cool. Alright. I got the effects working. I did create an infinite loop by not specifying which action to act upon, so it was just getting caught on itself.
Honestly, the fact in general that Square Enix has just been doing like, well, here, I'll use this as an example. Square Enix did the remake of Trials of Mana, which was only released originally in Japan. And it's amazing. It is probably the best remake of a game that I've seen in a very long time. And I love and adore it. And I'm so incredibly grateful that they did that because it's so fucking badass. But it's one of those things where you just need to fucking somehow get these devs on board to fucking do cool shit.
Okay, let's take away this. And then do for feature. Hoping this works. Oh, here you go. Bitchin'. Alright. So what I'm trying to do now is implement a feature, which is basically the substates I was talking about, so I can trigger different types of actions. And once I've got that far, I can make actions and selectors, and then once I tie it all together, the NGRX engine loop is complete, and I just add to it from that point. So I am with these errors every single time I hit one. It's actually a good thing. I just need to figure out how to do this.
See, I'm glad I work as a designer in my site stuff, and I don't have to deal with the fucking coding part.
You have to deal with this.
Deal with that shit.
You don't like dealing with this bullshit, Bree?
Nope. I don't have the chops for it. I've made my own poker game. I've made my own cribbage game. I've made like tiny little game things on my own, but doing coding. It's not for me. Coding is not for me. It's as simple as that. I'm okay with that. I know where my skills lie, and I'd rather just embrace it and do what I enjoy. Let y'all that are better at it and good at it do it. Oh, nice, Elwood. Like, my dad's done computer programming since, what, 85? My grandma, who passed away early this year, she's been doing it since, what, like 86, 87? She was doing it?
Okay.
Like, it's... How do I put it? When it comes to game development, you can get into it pretty much at any point in your life, and it's not that big of a deal.
Game development is not difficult to do in itself. It's making it efficient. Yeah, and the actual math part's difficult. But if you can get past that, the actual like creativity behind it is that part's the easy part, in my opinion. Because I seem to never have a problem with that part. It's the actual math and the legwork that goes into building the constructs efficiently that's the difficult part, in my opinion.
It's worth it to go through the school stuff, Elwood, to get that degree, because that will help a lot. Especially if you can even do some certification stuff while you're still in college.
Mm-hmm.
And as you heard, even Jay will confirm all that shit. So. My dad will confirm it. Everyone I know who's a programmer will fucking confirm it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wrong one. Whoops.
I may not be in said role or whatnot, but I know the industry very, very fucking well. Oh yeah, make yourself indispensable is always the rule of thumb that I will always encourage people to do. Find what you're good at. Really get good at it. Still be a jack of all trades. Because if you're a master of one, you're just going to tend to, kind of fail at a lot more. But if you're a jack of all trades, you can still master stuff. People forget that. But it's well worth it because then you can literally be set up where then you're good to go. And companies won't fire you. You can even get up there in years and they'll be like, no, we want to keep them because this person's so, useful for this. Whatever. And it's great. It's wonderful.
There we go. Initial root state. There we go.
We're going to do this.
Let's see.
But yeah, any edge you can give yourself is a good thing.
Oh, well. Don't judge me, bitches.
Oh yeah, no, I've mentored enough people over the years as a lecturer at the college level, as a teacher at the grade school level, to all my post stuff. And it's like, find what you're passionate about. Find what you're good at. I'm good at working with people. I'm good at design, product design, concept design, system design, like coming up with all sorts of cool things. The implementation, not necessarily so good at. Yeah, I want to kind of get into like some of the 3D animation stuff with Unreal, and it'll be fun. I'm not going to delve too deep into it. I want to get more into the 3D modeling and especially more of the 3D printing end of things.
You've been big into like the 3D printing and the resin shit for a while now.
Well, yeah, I've done all the normal resin casting, but now getting a fucking 3D printer to then make stuff, to then fucking make molds of that shit so I can do more custom shit would be really nice. Oh yeah, I like Blender. It's fun to putz with. I've been using that to tweak models for years.
Shout out to Chaza over here who does all my Blender shit.
Yep. But there are times where I have my limits. Like I worked on the Shadow Lord reimagined model as long as I could, and I finally reached my limits as to what I'm good at. And I'm like, okay. So I reached out to an artist who was better than me, and honestly, we had something fucking amazing because of it.
Hang on. I've been instructed to save something to show you. Hang on. Booger.
Bugger?
Yeah.
Like bugger off?
Maybe. There we go. If you look in the chat, Charger just sent me this. Told me to show you this for some reason. You can blame him, alright?
Very nice, hun. Very nice. Let's see. Do I have any of this shit on this computer, or did I fucking put it all on the external hard drive?
Okay, now that completely fucked up everything I was trying.
Here.
There we go.
I'll show it off this way.
Okay, back to what I was doing.
Add image. Test.
Sorry, it's super dry here, so my hands are like itchy as fuck. They've been that way for like a couple of weeks now.
Well, that sucks.
It do. Oh, whoops, I spelled that wrong. Okay, that imported correctly. Sweet. Now I can just...
So Chaos, this is... Let me shrink her down. Is the Blender rendering of my character's 3D model. And I have a 100% solid resin printing of her sitting on my kitchen table. That's about 5.6 inches tall. This part here broke a little right here when they took the fucking supports off for me. So they're not allowed to do that going forward. I will be taking the supports off myself because I'm obviously better than that. But yeah, this is my first original character under my current branding. That's done. It's in black resin. Put a picture of it up on Instagram.
I made
If
banana
people wish
muffins.
to see it.
Yay. Why is it offset?
Oh yeah, exactly. But like I've dealt with cast resin myself for years at this point. And Jay can confirm because she has seen some of the things I've made.
Yeah, she posts it all the time.
Like, I am massively skilled when it comes to working with my hands.
So am I. Ah.
You're a horrible human being.
Yes,
Love
I know.
you.
It's so lovely, isn't it?
I love you.
I know.
It's just a two-handed hammer. It's not meant to be a really good two-handed hammer type weapon. I literally only designed it to be very simple. But
As you do.
my original character and me as a player, as a gamer for many years, has always been very much into using two-handed weapons when it comes to my characters. Because, honestly, the phrase, Bree Smash, it's kind of been a meme for many years. And before my rebranding, Golem Smash. And the Golem Dragon original character, which is still needs to be 3D modeled. I haven't gotten to it yet. Let me find it here. Do I have it on this computer? Yes, I do. Here, let's do this.
Don't think I actually need this. I think I just need the initial root state.
Let me find her. I think it's right. Oh, good lord, I have so many fucking pictures and shit on this computer.
Yeah. I know that feel. I wish I could remember how to fucking do this. It's been so long since I've done it.
No, I know. It's sometimes easy to forget.
Yeah, I'm futzing around with this shit, and it's just like, I'm almost tempted to boot up my work computer because I have an actual example of how it works on there.
Oh wait, I don't want to screw this up. I'm gonna quickly do this real quick.
See what time is it? I'm worried if I boot up my work computer to get my example code off there, because just whatever, that they'll want to be like, hey, yeah, we've got this tech support thing. He's like, no, sorry, speaking of English.
Me speak of no English.
I know. This is that boring shit that doesn't look exciting because it's like, wow, this looks so awesome. It's a toolbar. Yeah, I know it looks like shit. But I gotta work on the infrastructure stuff because reasons.
Okay, now that my character in Hearthstone's not gonna die, let me find where this graphic is for you. Where is that old concept art?
That's why I'm having a problem with this. I forgot to include a types file.
Now, the issue obviously with this character is it would be impossible to 3D model it for 3D printing because there are parts that fucking float. And that becomes a lot more difficult to do because, well, how do you create items that literally are floating in the air and aren't attached to shit?
Okay, here we go.
But yeah.
Export const, or type rather. Excuse me, my god. Let's see, this will be the test type.
I've done a lot of cool character concepts over the years.
No.
I got fucking binders behind me in the fucking bookcase of literally just concept designs that I've done. Where it's like, hey, I want to do this. Hey, I want to do this. I want to do this.
I always wish I had time for all that shit. I really wish I did.
I, unfortunately, have a really, really, really bad habit of just fucking sitting back and just being like, you know what, I'm just going to sketch. And I typically do it during football, which is why this time of the year is really fucking nice.
No. Let's see, import test type. from sibling file. The reason I was having a problem with this is because I need to provide a signature of the root, like the actual root state, so the features know which one of the keys they access. Otherwise, it gets real fucky because how are they gonna know? They can just access anything, which is not good. Let's see.
Here, we'll do this because we're going into it. But yeah, Cass, I like. Well, here, let me find the Shadow Lord reimagined one too for you.
Okay, so I've got a root type. Done the compile.
One of my favorite old games back in the day is Ultima 5. Obviously, Golem being Golem Dragon, and obviously part of the Ultima Dragons. I've been part of that fucking community forever. It is what it is.
Go away. Windows P.
Yes. I played Ultima Online for, what, 16, 17 years? I started streaming it back in 2001. So I was an OG fucking streamer. I've been around fucking forever. Oh my god, fuck Spoonie. Okay, plain simple, fuck him.
Why do you want to keep talking to people like Spoonie, Charles? This is the second time it's been brought up.
Okay. He is overrated, plain and simple.
I don't even watch Spoonie, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay.
The fact that people for some reason like his dumbass forever eludes me.
Okay, and I think I can import this into... Where is it? Where is the NGRX module? It's over here.
But fine, people can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't give a shit.
Yes, not giving a shit is the best.
If I gave a shit, I'd probably feel dirty.
Initial root state from... I forget the location.
Like, Spoonie mentioned some good things in his retrospective, but you know what? Like, the stupid fucking joke about, what's a paladin? It got old real fast, and people in the fucking community need to stop being fucking dipshits and keep repeating that crap. Worst Ultima...
Here we go. Test is not assignable to extra reduced.
I would probably put 9 as the worst. But that was mostly just due to the issues with the bugs in the game being so frustrating.
Yeah. I gotta take a step back from this. I fucking hate this shit so much. Once it gets set up, I don't have to think about it ever again. It's the best part.
Oh yeah, I know. This is the Shadow Lord reimagined model, though. It is amazing. The arms are hollow for just a couple millimeters at the cuffs, so you can paint black in there all real nice, make it look all creepy.
Oh yeah, I hate when they look flat. The cuffs.
But for a reimagining of this character, if this isn't badass, I don't know what is. But yeah, no, I've been around forever with the Ultima shit, and it's still something that, man, good grief, I did the fucking extract of all the fucking Ultima 5 maps, and I converted them all to vector files so people could print them at any size and have it look good. I spent a lot of fucking time auto-converting shit and everything. Oh yeah! Like, I have a copy of Ultima 5 from the Commodore 64 behind me at all times on my bookcase.
Oh, that's right.
Because it is still my favorite game, and out of all the games that I've sold for my big box collection, so I could do certain things that I do not talk about on stream, because they're very private and personal, and it still makes me cry to talk about and deal with. Mm. It's one I will never give up, because it's still the one game that, I mean, good grief, my moral compass still has been influenced by that game. Same with Ultima 4. Which it's kind of weird that someone who's a religious person was influenced by a game.
Dun dun dun.
that isn't even tied into their religion. It's the best part.
I wonder if this will work. Hang on. Where is it? Do so.
Oh yeah, Quest of the Avatar. Always good. Oh yeah, no. Jay and I have lived crazy, weird, goofy lives, but we have our cool shit.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. We can
Yeah,
never
it's
be
not
boring. You look at most people out there, that's such boring fucking lives. They have no good stories.
Oh yeah, no, our stories are fucking badass. I mean, I got to fly a fucking commercial jet. How many fucking people go on stream and say that shit, right?
Maybe like one other.
Yeah, maybe like one other exactly. I I was very humbled by the privilege of doing that. It was fucking awesome. I have so much respect for pilots now, by the way. Like out of the bullshit. Like the reason they have to carry those fucking those bags with them is because it has to hold their massive testicles, including the female pilots, who also have bigger balls than me. Who knew?
Okay, Elwood, why was Ultima Online so frustrating? Now, could it be that you were on the Great Lakes server and I player killed you and camped your body a lot? Because then I would understand why it would be the worst. Because you had my ass fucking murdering you and taking your shit.
Bree does not fuck around when it comes to taking of the ass.
Oh, well, yeah, you kill people, you can take their shit. It was great. I made tons of money. Okay, the server crashes. Yeah, at times that could be a bit frustrating, but all MMOs fucking have server crash issues. You just kind of get used to it.
Alright.
Which is not an excuse at all, but it's just reality. Alright, well, I think we'll do this.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Let's see.
Oh yeah. No, a lot of older games are the reason why a lot of us I got into design because of Ultima. I always wanted to design my own video game, and when I did and saw it come to life, it was amazing. Yeah, it sucked that we pulled it off the Google Play Store because we weren't making any money and the server cost money to keep running, but it was still fun. I fulfilled a personal dream of mine. I still love the combat system I designed. I still fucking love the characters I designed. The artists and the coders did an amazing job making it happen. I love the story behind it. I'm kind of reusing a lot of that old shit with the new characters that I'm creating just to create fun artwork for my stream and for fun storytelling shit and all that. Like, yeah, I'm not going to try to make money this time around, but I'm okay with that. And the furnace is kicking in. Nice. It tells me that it is getting bloody fucking cold outside, probably. Let's see. What's the temperature out? We are now at approximately below freezing. Yep, pretty much.
I love it when they give you tutorials on how to do shit and they only show you part of the fucking code. Like, you can't refer to pieces of code that don't exist in your example, dude. Like, I thought that would be fairly fucking straightforward.
My thermostat's set to 68, so it must have dropped down to like 67 already. Inside. Oh, yay.
There it is. Okay, got it.
No, I could rant about Ultima. This year, when I did my anniversary thing, we didn't play any Ultima games, which is a little weird because I usually do that. I mean, 21 years of fucking, or 20 years of content creation is kind of a long time. Really should have fucking done that. But, like, I still write for Ultima Codex periodically. I got to do a new article, in fact. I'll probably write it during Thanksgiving so I can ignore family. It seems like the right way of doing it.
I, too, have taken advantage of that.
Well, it's just what we like to call the right way of doing shit, you know? Take advantage of not having to deal with stupid people. I mean, who wouldn't want to?
Here we go.
No offense to family, except all offense to family.
Let me go to create feature selector. That's just the object shape. Yeah, thanks for that. It has like it might as well not exist, that page. It has like nothing on it. It's like, yeah, this thing exists. It has this shape and it has like no shape at all. Fan-fuckity-tastic.
No, fuck all my biological family. I don't want to deal with them. My family, to me, Chaos, is my two best friends, my two oldest friends in Scotland,
This one's
and my best friend's one fiance. That's it. 3 girls and 2 boys.
let's see. Reduces. Test reducer. There we go.
I
Please
know.
open this.
But I always like to repeat that because it sucks. I really hate dealing with fucking family.
Yes.
Oh. This sucks so fucking hard.
Yep. I'm actually glad that I have a Thanksgiving and a Christmas without family this year. I insist upon it. Not that I hate my family much, but I just want to spend time on my own, like, you know, like normal people do.
Normal
Plus
people? What's normal
well,
people?
Plus, one of my best friends is going to be here too. I have a lot of really good friends. She's my trans daughter's best friend, so that makes her one of my best friends because she's cool. Now I have to remember where all these fucking things are. Test.
Gotta ask permission, Elwood.
That worked? Hey, that actually fucking worked.
There you
Sweet.
go. Go ahead and put the link again.
Okay, let's see. So then let's test reducer.
There you go.
Cannot find name. Test feature key. Alright, cool. It's actually attempting to do what I need it to do. I've almost got the feature working. It doesn't have any selectors built on top of it, so it's very, very rudimentary.
Yes, if you want to promote something, ask. I did
Yeah,
not to want to promote shit, but I appreciate when people ask.
You know how I am with shilling. I don't mind so much as long as you're okay with it.
That's all I ask is one common courtesy. Ask. That's it. Anything beyond that? It's literally the mind your manners rule, and that's it.
Okay, here we go.
And if you don't know the mind your manners rule, you should go back and you should watch the old Disney cartoon Robin Hood movie because it's amazing. I know it's from the 80s, but still.
No, I love that fucking one. Export cons test feature keys. Did I spell this wrong or something? I probably did. I thought they were siblings. Hang on. Yeah, they're siblings. Oh, because it's not a freaking TS file, that's why. Oh well. No.
You sure it's 1970s? I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up here.
Okay, what's your problem now?
You're right. It is 1973.
I have to kill the compiler.
Oh, that's wrong. Well, there's a first. Why did I think it was 83? I must have just had my decades mixed up. You're right. It's 73, not 83. I'm wrong. Hey, I'll admit when I'm wrong. Yes, that one, Elwood. It is so amazing.
Oh yeah, no, I was
that
like,
one, it's fucking fantastic.
I watched that with my dad when he was still living in the UK before he moved away. I have fond memories of that film. Oh, it looks like it compiled. Sweet. All right. TypeScript can't pick up. The TypeScript compiler can't always pick up new files, you have to kill the compiler sometimes and let it do its thing. Which it did. So, yay! I have a feature now, I hope.
Yeah, I can't remember any of those date shit things with Disney anymore. I'm getting old.
There you go. Check this out. NGRX effects in it. So my root effects got injected. Now I just need to figure out how to do the feature effects. I think this is how you
Old
do it.
and crotchety.
Let's see if that worked. Hang on, I can't see it. I can't see it with this view. I need the bigger view. I always like it bigger. Oh well.
Oh, wow.
State. Okay, cool. So I've got I do have my test state. It's empty. I don't see the effects being registered, but it could just do it all at once. So it could be part of this effect, this action right here. Yeah, like there's no information to tell me either way. I won't know until I actually have an effect that has a tap
she's
in
not
it.
even fucking responding to me. Lovely. Typical people.
Cool. So nothing exciting over here yet, but that's because I haven't got that far. This takes a little while to set up. So now I need some selectors to actually pull stuff out of my state so I can actually do stuff with it. But that means I gotta have some state to mess with, right? Yeah.
And
It's
yes,
kind of
there's no Discord link for you all at the moment. I kind of locked it down when I was on surgery because I didn't want to deal with stupid people joining in or other bullshit. I just needed a kind of a break.
Yep.
Once I'm back to recover, once I'm back to fully recovered, I'll put the link back in and everything. Plus, there was kind of an issue with people trying to get in and to try to basically give me crap because I had a bunch of people I pissed off.
When are people not pissed off though? Like, for real?
No, I didn't want to deal with this with stupid. I didn't say there was stupid in the actual server. I just had locked it down. We no new people. So yes.
How do you do the feature selectors? Yeah, here you go.
Honestly, I might just do what you do, Frozen, and just be like, I have to be manually giving them the fucking...
The battle?
the role if they want shit.
Yeah. Okay, books feature, where are you at? Create feature. You have to import the entire feature, really? I don't know about that. Oh no, they just want the selectors from here. Wait, hang on. This reads like fucking shit, dude.
Really?
Where are all these freaking selectors, though?
This is the most derpy build on fucking Hearthstone I've ever done. Chat, just so you can see it, don't do a build like this. This is dumb. This is stupid. I'm committing this stupid. But unfortunately, my draws have been shit tonight.
Selecting feature states. Here we go. When you select feature slices, it has to be done in a specific way. Otherwise, you fuck it up. As much as I love fucking, I don't like fucking up my code, so...
Yeah, tends not to be the best thing.
No. So let me put this over here so I can kind of go over this in Z code. Okay, so I've got that part down. Okay, cool. So now I can create selectors. Those aren't too difficult. I may show off the code when I'm actually done with this one of these days when I've got a lot more to show. That way I can kind of show like, hey, here's how you do the thing. But without having the infrastructure all set up, which is what I'm doing now, makes it incredibly difficult to do. So, selectors, bow selector. Oh, you guys didn't have that show over here. That's right. I'm not even saying you missed out because you so didn't. It was a bizarre show. Kind of glad I don't live in the
The
UK
random
anymore.
demon and summon wasn't good enough. God damn it.
Alright, so test.selectors. Cool. Once I've at least got the feature selector down, the rest of this becomes my bitch, so let's get this part. Because then I can actually start adding state and having it update. That's the goal.
Okay, so this is a beast character. So we're gonna do this. And I think we're gonna leave it. Whether the infection is this may be TMI chat, but it's like the size of a fucking how do I put it? You know, like those little small like tangerinos. What are they called? Like cuties or whatever?
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
I'm sorry.
With nothing to drain from it, it's literally just fucking an infection that needs to fight because it's all swollen. Human body sucks.
Okay, so let's see. Let's return the state dot. Cool. Import test feature key. I'm trying to design this such a way that none of the strings are hard coded, although it's not completely avoidable.
Yeah. And then eventually we will call the stream because sitting here is just painful and I will just want to go lay down again.
Oh, it's up to you, darling. I won't force you to stay up. Like, I know how it's been. I know you were also looking forward to getting on stream because it's something to look forward to, and you gotta have that when you're in recovery.
Need some fucking variety in life.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. What's my
I need another
compiler say?
triple. Okay, here, we're gonna do this.
Is it? There you go. It froze up again. For some reason, ever since I upgraded my Angular packages, it's been the shell just locks up on occasion, which is fucking annoying. It was much more stable in previous versions. Hurry the fuck up. People got shit to do today. Bloody piles have come with their compilers. Ooh woo. Okay, cool. It didn't complain about that, which is good, I suppose.
We'll make that a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll make
I was
J
like,
just a little.
you know, I like always liking it bigger and bigger. I have needs.
No, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Fuck it. It will forever be a lost cause.
Oh yeah, no, I totally know. Selecting feature states. I think I just did that part right. Wait, why the fuck did they just have me do that? God damn it! All right, hang on. They told me to do. they gave me an example and told me to do this thing, and I scrolled down a little bit more, and they're like, no, actually do it like this. I'm just like, why the fuck didn't you say that in the first place, dickheads? Like, this is such bullshit. Because it fully compiled and everything, and now I'm so upset about it. Oh no. Raw. See, I'm not the angry bitch I used to be at all.
You?
No, I've calmed down quite a bit. Let's see. Test feature key.
Dang it.
Boom. Alright, now I have to import the test type.
You do? You
I
could
don't.
add my Golem Dragon account then, hon. I will putz on it periodically. I'll play sometimes with one of my best friends. I'll play with Miranda sometimes if we have a chance. Although more often than not, our schedules never seem to align. So.
Okay, it's compiler happy.
But anytime Frozen and I stream, I tend to putz on this game because I like doing Battlegrounds. And you, young lady, never pop into my Discords. We never talk anytime I'm lurking in girl chat. Just saying.
Cool. And now... No, I don't want the memorize selectors, although I will need to use them eventually.
Oh, sure. Excuses. Look at that. Making damn excuses.
Cool. Alright. So that works. Now I actually have to go make some stuff. I have to actually make some stuff to put in here now, apparently. It's all tied together.
Don't make promises you can't fulfill.
Yeah, for real. I try to fulfill as many promises as I can. I'm not perfect about it, though. I mean, who is,
It's okay.
though?
Lynn's is sometimes bad about hanging out with me, too. Now, part of that, I know she can blame on the kiddo, but...
Cool. So now I've gotten to the part where I can press a button and dispatch an effect. The problem is I need to actually have an action that will be dispatched, so...
Speaking of which, how is the move for you? Are you enjoying your change in scenery and new job?
Yeah, a little bit, but like, you know, there's always the difference between jobs that's a problem, and I can't talk about too much on stream because you know how it is. But yeah, for the most part, it's all right. There's definitely parts I don't like, and there's parts that I do like for sure.
Yeah, because you and chat both have had that recently, and honestly, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, with the whole, like, you know, people walking out on their jobs and getting other jobs, it's just like, yeah, I figured I'd be one of those people, and yeah, it worked out, but not 100%. I think by this time next year I'll probably be in a really good spot. But who knows? Yeah, who knows? I can't predict the future, so you know. Cool. I'm just glad this is all hooked up. So at least the very basics of this are hooked up. I just need to I need to hook up some actions, tie those actions to the reducer, then add state so those actions actually modify something, and then once I've got that far, then these little cute buttons can actually do stuff. But until then, nah. Actually, I best test to see if this still actually does.
Dang it, I forgot to use the other secret. God damn it.
Whoops.
Once again, Bree's a moron. Yay, me.
Yep, it looks the same. Cool. Just want to make sure all the modifications I did to the selectors and whatnot didn't mess this up, so this totally works. Cool.
Oh wait, never mind. No, I survived. It's okay. It's okay. I just want to get to the top 4. That's
cool.
all I want. You get points. I want points.
So now, rename. Which fucking program is it open in?
Oh, thank you for stopping by, hon. We do need to hang out soon, though. Of course, Frozen and I need to do the same, but we never seem to find the time.
Because I'm always busy as fuck.
Yes, me too. We have a bad habit of working too much. I don't know why we do this to ourselves, but we just do.
Well, it's because we like to actually get shit done, I guess. Like, badasses do. But that's just me, right? I don't know about you. Getting stuff done. What a weird bitch. Ugh.
Alright, we're gonna do this. We're going to do this. This.
Cool. There we go. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Frozen's a goof. But
I'm-
she's lovable.
I am. I have cool t-shirts too.
But I never said that, so y'all can't,
I have
this
it.
is against me.
I have a verbal agreement now, bitch. Like, I'm getting.
Even though this is going to be up on YouTube, y'all never heard this, okay? YouTube, none of y'all heard this.
I'm getting my evil lawyers on this shit, right? Like, I'm just like, yeah. I know that's a bit of a fucking like you don't need to include the evil part of lawyers because all lawyers are evil, right?
It's
Just
true.
inherently, it's true.
Ask Nick Ricada. It's true.
Oh yeah.
Oh
no,
yeah.
definitely...
Speaking of him and lawyers, did you watch any of the Rittenhouse case?
I have not caught up to the deep lore of the Rittenhouse case, but I have been keeping up with it quite a bit and just.
We had the jury verdict today, and it was rather interesting.
Very well. Can go on because I literally don't know shit about it.
Not guilty on every count.
Well, there you go then. So hashtag get wrecked,
it was
I guess.
Very interesting. I thought there was going to be a hung jury. I was proven wrong.
Ooh. What? Oh, sorry. Continue.
Well,
some of us
one of those things where
jail.
when I kind of just sit back and I look at what happened and everything, I still think it's the right decision. I still think he's an idiot kid who was a moron for even going out when there was a fucking riot going on, and carrying a gun was just going to end up getting people mad at him and cause drama, which, guess what? It's what happened. Was he still in the right legally? Of course. Is he still a dumb kid? Of course. Will he learn from this and never forget it? Oh, hell yes.
Will he now be suing the absolute fucking piss out of people? Oh god, yes.
Was his defense attorneys terrible because they didn't fucking actually, object to things that should be objected? Of course. Was the prosecutors complete morons that literally threw their case away because they're idiots? Of course. I mean, good grief. You break someone's constitutional right in front of a judge and you expect to get away with it? Duh. You hold a gun up to the jury and aim at them with your finger on the trigger even though there's no ammo in it? Dumb. You literally call up your own fucking witness for the prosecutors, and he goes, yeah, he didn't shoot me or even lift his gun until after I aimed my gun at his head. That sounds like self-defense. Oh yeah, the fucking cropping of a file and all that stuff and generating it and then emailing it and, oh, we only send you the shit version of it. We're not going to send you the good version of it until after the court case is almost already done. I'm sorry. I know lawyers are shit people. My lawyer will even admit he's a shit person. Barely human. Actually, that's still a great line from Blade 3 movie. Just going to say. No, Blade 2 movie. Yeah, because it was the one with the Reapers. But still, not the point. Lawyers are shit people, and these prosecutors is just as bad as the defense ones. Like, the whole situation was one giant shit show the whole time. But the best part was, we all got to watch it live and hear more shitty lawyers comment on it and just laugh and giggle. It was great. What happened to your screen?
Probably died because I'm
The
fucking
stream
with
has
something.
ended, yes.
Yeah, you can probably kill it because I'm just doing text searches at this point, and it's not being a happy camper.
Okay, then I'll switch over to this one where people can watch the game. But no, it was actually rather interesting. Like, all the sides had their issues and stupidity, and it was fun to just look at them and laugh at them. It was great. Once again, the public spectacle that is court TV is better than anything Hollywood has ever written for reality shows. I always love how actual reality is better than fake reality.
Oh, reality, you're you're a fun one.
I just love it. You just sit back and you just laugh. It's so. And I know I sound like a filthy moderate taking such a middle of the road thing on it, but it's so fucking true. I'm not victim blaming him. I'm not doing any of that shit, but I just sit back and I look at it and I laugh and giggle because it's like, how did we get here?
Oh, I should probably have
My own lawyer was laughing the whole time. He would send me little text messages going, "Are you watching? Did you see this? Shit, I would have done this.
this has to be like Christmas for them.
Oh yeah, they're every single fucking YouTube lawyer and a lot of lawyers all around the state of Wisconsin, especially, all were tuned in and listening to it. Like there was general halt on people just because we were just curious what was going to happen. And the best part is seeing all these people claim they understand Wisconsinites and how we are up here and how our courts should be run and everything like that. It's like, do you not understand why this shit happened? This is Wisconsin. This is just the way we are. Like the judge just being nice, putting trust in the system and not doing certain things that you would expect in other areas because he wants to be nice to both sides and not, be
Not
biased
cringe.
in some way and cringe and stupid. It's so terrible. It's like, fuck off. It was actually kind of nice to see.
This is having a major conniption fit.
The whole Midwest nice issue is kind of hilarious to see in practice because people never expect it. But then again, I hold the door for someone going into the Quick Trip. They say thank you, and then I do the same thing now in Tennessee, and the woman gives me this dirty look like I can hold the door myself.
All right, well, fine.
It's like, fuck you.
Isn't there that video where the bitch is acting all like that and she just walks? No, there's the opposite of that. She just walks through and doesn't say anything, and fucking dude actually like pulls her out and like.
Say thank you. Like
Yeah,
I love the fact
you,
that I love the fact that Quick Trip, all you hear if you stand by the doors is thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone's consistently saying thank you to people holding the door. It's amazing. It's fantastic. You go to other parts of the country, you get dirty looks for fucking like smiling and shit while walking because you're having a good day. You're a shitty person.
Oh yeah, I called someone in a diner in like was it? What the fuck was that? Up in New Hampshire, I called him Darlin, and you should have seen the shitty look that I got from them. I was like, bro, it's just okay, fine, fuck it. You want to be a miserable bitch your whole life? See what I care, right?
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. People are just a bunch of fucking weirdos. Yeah, Elwood, that really it is. Like, I'm still a little disappointed with how the judge handled some things. But you know what? I just love the fact that the whole Midwest nice shit was on fucking view for everyone to see that. We just want to just chill. We don't want to deal with politics or anything.
Hey.
We just want to worry about our food, our drink, because we are the drunkest state. We go through more brandy combined in our state alone than 49 of the U.S. states combined with their usage. And time with our friends. But then we get this stupid people that are rioting and people going out during the riots. Idiots trying to make things political. It's like, just make it stop. None of us like this shit. We just want to get drunk, eat lots of food, probably do something stupid with fireworks if it's the summertime.
fuck it. If you can do it during the wintertime during Guy Fawkes night, mate, that's
Or
how you
that,
lose
yeah. Just
fingers.
like do
Yeah.
fun shit and then pass out
Not
and
that-
enjoy the next day.
Not that I'm encouraging people to go, do dumb shit on Guy Fawkes night and lose their fingers, but if
Oh
you're
my
going to do
God.
it, right, that's the time you
Have
do
you
it,
heard
right?
the song Three Finger Johnny?
Yes, I have actually.
That made me think of that. It's so good.
Mhm. Oh, I've done some real dumb shit with fireworks. That's why I would not ever advocate
Oh
anyone
yeah, I
to
don't ever
fucking
advocate for drunk fireworks stuff, but it is still fun to talk about.
Oh yeah, it's still fun to talk about like why other people shouldn't do it, because I'm surprised they still have eyebrows or eyes or a face in general, or like any skin on the front or even some of the back of me. Because we used to have like Roman candle fights, and yeah, Roman candle fights. As you do.
Well, of course.
Yeah, it's rad. Fucking thumbs up.
I'm just kind of enjoying aspects of things that most people aren't expecting. I will say though, Reactive's stream hitting like over 100,000 people viewing and like mainstream media barely able to keep maybe like a couple thousand, maybe 10K at the most, is kind of hilarious.
Lamestream media has been dying for some time now, and it's hard
Like,
to fuck
I
up.
love the fact that they get all butthurt and they even were putting out like false copyright flags against the big streams to try to get them shut down because they're taking our viewers.
Oh, boo-hoo, fucking. Oh, the poor fucking evil dickbag journalists from the olden times, that they get all sad. Oh, maybe they should learn how to fucking
Big
code.
media companies worth billions of dollars upset that they're not making money off of people.
Oh, these corporate fucking elite dickheads. Oh, no, no, no. You won't make your millions of dollars off of human suffering, you absolute fucking scumbags.
Once again, kind of just sit back and enjoying it. It's kind of lovely.
Yeah, I got no qualms expressing my nothing but disdain for those. What's the word? I don't think I can say the word I want to say on stream. It's the one that
Shitheads, morons.
It's the one that begins with C that everyone seems to get banned over. So that one.
Cunt.
Yeah, that one.
There are cunts.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. No. Oh, okay. Now I have to rename this file.
All right, we're gonna boost up these characters. Oh my god, he's got mechs. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah, anyone else in chat enjoy watching that? Either Reactive stream or just watching all that shit show happen in general? Because it was fun. Honestly, I never expected to get that big. I only watched it because I was kind of curious to see if there were going to be riots and shit outside the courthouse.
But did everyone just politely go home afterwards? That wasn't a fucking surprise.
Honestly, I'm kind of wondering if there isn't going to be riots tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what? Someone's supremely butt mad about that shit. There's gonna be fucking flaming bags of dog do and all sorts of. Not even dog do. I guarantee someone's gonna get like the human feces and throw it around a bit, as they do. Those sick
Oh
fucks.
god, Rittenhouse's reaction when the verdict was read. It's like the life was suddenly sucked back into him. Like it was returned. Like suddenly now he can live his life again.
Oh no, he can't now because now he has to go and fucking destroy all the people.
Like there's no kidding. There's no way he's still staying in the area where he lives. Like
I don't think he
he's
could.
gonna move.
Yeah, there's no fucking way, dude. I don't think he could do that.
But you know what? He can actually live his life now and, move forward and hopefully be a better person.
One would hope.
That's all I want, is just be a better person. Don't be so dang stupid.
Oh, Bree.
I know that's a lot to ask. Most people are never going to be remotely intelligent, but still.
Yeah, how fucking stupid are you? All right, like.
Oh, incredibly. I'm one of the stupidest of the stupidest.
Okay, because I'm just saying. I'm just saying, it ain't gonna go well.
It was kind of funny. Like he couldn't stand, so like he started to collapse and was just like, just breathe, kid. Okay, just breathe. You know.
Well, I don't. It probably fucking like emotionally and physically draining on the poor fucker. All right, like.
Oh yeah, no, 100% was, but it was. I kind of enjoyed chuckling.
Just imagine how much relief he had, like when it finally all like kicked in.
Oh yeah.
Like.
But
yeah.
like I enjoy making jokes about terrible things. Like I make jokes about my rape, but the times I've been assaulted physically and sexually. Like I will make jokes about anyone and anything.
Cool. That just broke. Sweet.
I will say this though, with how much Biden has talked smack about the kid and the court case and things like that over this time period, I'm pretty sure it probably suddenly was like, hey, did I suddenly get an extra colonoscopy or something?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like fucking, he's gonna have to go after some. He's gonna have to go after some of these shit talking fuckers, right? Because they did talk shit, a whole bunch of shit about about his reputation of what he did or did not do in the fucking media.
Like
and
there's
it's just
so many lies
fucking...
from so many people, and it's just like it's no wonder this needed to be a public court case so everyone could actually see the actual evidence and be like, oh, this is what actually happened.
Yeah, and it's like that Covington kid, right? He won like what, all the money?
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine?
That was
what
another thing
if...
where it's like, you know what, we actually see the actual video, and suddenly it's like, oh, this is what happened.
Do you mean when we don't just cut it down to the bits we give a shit about, right? When you actually show everything? Yeah, I know. I fucking... Oof.
The best part in all of this is, I think, Biden was in such terrible straits. We actually had Kamala Harris have the power of the presidency for a short time. So we finally have now broken that wall. We actually had a female president, technically, for a short, tiny little bit. So now everyone can shut up about it. We can actually say that it happened, and we can just move on.
Yep. We're done now. Time for, having a female president's old hat. We need a Mexican president. Yeah.
Nah, we'll see what happens.
I'm just saying, I need a president that I can masturbate to, alright? Like, without the bullshit. Do you know how long it's been since I had a president I could masturbate to?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
God. Other countries, they have sexy world leaders and we don't. The fuck is that?
Well, look, they tried to elect Clinton. I mean, sexy is not exactly what I would call her forte.
Yeah, don't even start on that one.
Those pantsuits? No, just go away. Her face, her personality, like.
What are we talking about?
The Hillary.
Oh yeah, no.
Bill Clinton at least was funny. He at least is someone I can have a drink with and laugh.
You probably want to make sure you don't let him around your drink.
He's not touching the drink. No, that ain't happening.
Oh, yeah, no. Just making sure you're aware of that, bitch.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he'd leave me alone. I don't think he's into trans girls.
That you're aware of. Bree was found with like 72 fucking gunshots to the face, self-inflicted.
Oh hell no! I'd sell the dress for big bucks. I got a cute new little black dress. Where'd that stain come from?
Gonna be like that movie Sorority Girls. What's that? Sorority Boys, sorry, not Sorority Girls. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. My brother was big into that movie for some reason. That was a long time ago, so whatever. Okay, this all works now. I've got it all renamed. Actually start doing stuff. Yay! Flailing Arms happy mode.
Flailing Arms happy mode.
Yeah, NGRX does take a while to set up. God, my eyes hurt.
Fuck. Alright, we're just gonna do this.
Oh. Actually, I realized if I've got my lights on, I'll fall asleep later on. Light fatigue for the win.
Well, the person that I went against previously was Nazoth. And Nazoth, yes. They somehow gain health sometimes. Or they don't
Yeah.
take damage sometimes after they lose. It's really fucking weird. I think it's a bug. Like, if you noticed when I did Nazoth, I got attacked, and I didn't take any damage. It was really weird.
Ah, okay. Now I should make some actions. There we go. Now I'm remembering
Part
how
of me
things
kind of
work.
wonders if it's one of those things where every periodically maybe you get like a free pass. But, whatever. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just trying to do all the stupid blood gems to basically try to crush these crazies. Fortunately, idiot dude here is just gonna keep growing forever. And because the RNG gods seem to hate my ass, I'm gonna infinitely continue to help him grow, which is not gonna help anything. Okay, we'll at least do 11 damage. I'm okay with that. Okay, you're really good, so I'm gonna take you. You're shit. You can go away.
Here we go. Create action. I'm gonna give it a signature of just a name. Let's see.
Unfortunately, this battle cry does not combine with the double, so there's no point in doing that one. However, this does let me abuse this system and double that an extra time.
I do like abusing the system.
Yeah, I know, right? It's one of those things where it's just like, you know, if I'm gonna fucking abuse the setup of something in a game, I'm gonna fucking do it a lot.
Okay, so I can set up the...
We're just gonna use this to abuse that system.
Interact effects, toolbar effects. I can import my action now.
I think I missed the character or what I needed in there, the automatic blood gem one, but that's okay. We're getting plenty of blood gems, and I'm gonna keep this dude here until I can sell him. No, okay, she's still not around. Was gonna hope to say goodnight to Lynn's before we get done, but looks like she's not around. Oh well, her loss, not mine.
Indeed.
Good girl can suffer without me being nice. What does matter though is, as Diablo, I'm at the top here, which is all that really does matter. And don't make a joke about Bree being on top type bullshit, okay?
Woo!
God, fucking... Chat, what will it do with this bitch?
Woo. We're reaching uwu levels that shouldn't even be possible.
Over 9,000 uwus!
Yeah. What the hell are the effects again? Operators, here we go. There is a... What is up with this fucking site? It is... There we go. Danka. Fucking responsive programming my ass, bro. Like...
Fuck it, we're just gonna say that.
Of type, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
No, fuck it, we're gonna keep it.
When I get to the point where I can dispatch this action, and then I can see it in my effects, and then once I've done that, I can pretty much just copy paste this entire thing all over the place and just tweak it to my specific actions. It basically provides me a framework I can do more shit with.
Yay.
Yeah, oh yeah. So because I've got this split up into features, with the toolbar features, all I have to do is basically dispatch toolbar actions from the toolbar. Those can actually dispatch other actions from other feature modules. So it helps make the code really streamlined in that, I can basically say, this action does this thing, and it invokes another action, which is cool. Which is why I've spent all this time setting this up. Unfortunately, it's not the most exciting work, but it is my workhorse, so I kind of have to respect it. Where is that operator? Of type, there we go.
I just thought it might be possible to do something with this site. To do so. Nope, never mind. Doesn't work. God damn it. Once again, a brilliant idea fails because someone actually designed a website correctly. God damn it. I'm so used to being able to abuse the system at times.
Now, Bree, abuse is bad.
Is it?
Apparently. Cool. Of type, and then I need to reduce this down to the type of action that I'm working with. And then I'm going to tap that shit to see what it looks like. Console.log, and I see what the action is.
Wait, how much health? He's only got 10 health? Oh, sweet. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Divine Shield on you. Plus 8 attack for everybody. And we're just going to crush him in one fell swoop. Why? Because it's fun. Is it mean? Is it vicious? Is it abusing the Diablo mechanic that it's overpowered? Of course. But that's half the fun. If I can't abuse the mechanics that are designed in the game because the developers didn't think about balance, it's not my fault.
Tap, cool deal. I just need to import tap from RxJS. I should be able to see a console log here in a second.
While we do that, let me check and see. Oh, it's just Lena. Fuck her.
Oh, well.
You know, no, not even. She doesn't deserve it.
Okay, now I just need to...
And the reason why I say that is because simply it's like, no, you just want to abuse a parasocial relationship with me? No. Nope.
Oh.
Not gonna happen.
Oh shit, drama's going down, bitch. Right
well,
here on the live.
It's one of those things where she just wants to take advantage of me being nice.
There's a lot of people who do that.
Oh yeah, that seems to happen all the time. We talked about it even before stream. It's fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm. I don't like being used because I treat people well when I'm nice to them.
I'm just kind of sick and tired of being abused, so I'm just gonna let her sit there and suffer without little old me giving her attention. It still is fun, but she's not up, so I'm not gonna bug her. Alright, I think we're gonna do this.
Oh yeah?
We'll see how this goes. I might lose. He only has 2 health, but
Hey man, big risk, big reward, right? Is that how that goes?
Yep. I just unfortunately went all in on my last fight with all my bonus shit, and that might have been a mistake.
Alright.
Yep, that was probably a mistake.
Life is a mistake. At least it feels that way sometimes, I swear.
You were a mistake? What?
Oh yeah, no, I was definitely a mistake. My mom made sure to tell me that really early on.
Oh yes! I forgot I had the secret. We just won, chat. We won. The abuse of the Diablo mechanic wins again.
Mm-hmm.
Woot. 104, so we just moved up a little bit in MMR. Nice. Well, we're up to 3758. Not bad from the 3500 we were at in a night.
Oh, whoops, I just accidentally duplicated that.
We'll do one more match, and then I probably should go to bed. So we will do a tavern. No, I don't. We're not doing a tavern brawl. Okay.
Pace yourself, bitch.
All right. Fuck it. We'll do another battleground. Fuck it.
Where are all these places where it is busted as fuck AF?
I'm still just stoked that come December.
We will come.
Like around December 11th, probably more like December 15th, actually. I will have that new model. And I will get to fucking putts with shit. And if I can get certain people I know who have upgraded their iPhones to get one of them to sell me their old one cheap, we could do some goofy fucking facial capture on stream sometime.
Cool. I'm hoping to get my new
facial animation looks like with that.
I'm hoping to get a new laptop here and by hopefully on Black Friday. I'll see what the prices look like. I know that they're like not getting any cheaper because of the whole thing, but I just need one. This laptop is on its last legs, unfortunately.
I haven't done a Nor's Domu one in a while, so we'll do that. No, but I'm excited to finally get a working new cell phone next week instead of my one that's dying so fast. The best part is they're having a sale that makes it cheaper than what it'll be when the new phones come out for the current generation, like February, March or so.
Man, I don't even keep up with that shit anymore.
It's like, why are you selling it cheaper now than what it's going to be then? Like, are you really that desperate for sales? Must be.
I guess so. Like, toolbar reducer.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just okay.
Whatever.
Hey, if it saves me in the long run, why not? Okay, I'll only have to pay $500 for a phone instead of a lot more. Great, wonderful.
Well, you know how I am with phones. I don't spend all that much on my phone.
I don't want to spend. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to spend a shit ton on an expensive phone. Fuck that. The only reason I like my phone is basically as like reading ebooks and texting cute girls. That's it.
Oh, those cute girls.
Well, they like to see my boobs, so of course I like to text them.
That is true. Believe it or not, girls like to see boobs too. In fact, I showed my boobs to my best friend for the first time because I made her a promise long ago if I ever got titties so you could see them. And yeah, she was like, "You have like," she's jelly of my titties. So.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for one female friend because she had her breast surgery and I get to see pictures when she's healed enough. So like next week.
Getting to see boobies. Oh yeah.
Oh, she's cute.
Well, yeah.
Unfortunately, she's also the one that fucking was, putting the moves on me and then just decided and said all that shit behind my back to a mutual friend. So she can suck a dick.
Just
not be mine because I want nothing to do with her. Except to see the pictures of her post-surgery because I really do like to see what it looks like afterwards.
Sure.
Can you really blame me though? Like, seeing good surgery results is kind of nice. It's amazing what plastic surgeons can do.
Oh yeah, no, my
titties. Sometimes
my titties look fucking great. Like I'm so happy with my titties. Like without the bullshit. Like I got such great work done.
Well, yeah, yours came out amazing. It was great.
Yeah, it really does like pay to go to a better doctor than a worse doctor because the quality of the work is much better. Even though it's more expensive, these things are semi-permanent. So you want to end up with a botched titty job and end up with one on your shoulder or something like that. Nobody wants that shit. Unless you do, which
it ends up in your armpit. Just kind of slides up over time.
Yeah, you gotta I gotta massage them all the time because I gotta make sure they stay in place. They do drift, so you gotta basically just massage the muscle. I do work out a little bit, make sure I keep the chest muscles worked out because I do feel them getting weak sometimes, and they get sore. So yeah, I massage them all the time, and it's not like fun massage where I'm grabbing all up on them and bouncing up and down in the mirror and shit like that. That I do. I also do that. It's just that I don't. There's also medical massage as well. That's more like medicinal from a titty. The more you know.
Wait, Asmongold's cooking with his ex-girlfriend? Did she come visit him? What a good ex-girlfriend and just friend in general coming to visit the guy who just lost his mom. That's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason they broke up, to my knowledge, was because she didn't want to move out there. She enjoyed the level of work and where she was living. It's like, yeah, you wouldn't want to, I can understand not wanting to move for someone you're just starting to date and shit. That you're not sure how long it's going to last. It's like, build the friendship. You can always date again.
Yeah.
They're being intelligent adults about the shit, which honestly, kind of surprised about. Don't typically see that with people.
Okay, so now, if this works correctly, I will see an action. And I will see a console log actually, and I will see an action in the Redux tools. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. It does cause an infinite loop, so I have to turn this.
Perfect.
I caused an infinite loop, but it does actually fucking work. So, yeah, I need to turn the dispatcher off though. It's a hand. When you're working with effects, you can turn the dispatcher off, and it will allow you to develop your effects without them actually returning the action that that you feed into them, so you don't end up calling the same effect infinitely like I just did. It allows you to create your effects basically in a much more safer environment. Because that way you have to worry about insane bullshit like my dumbass just did. Come on, is it going to take forever to refresh because I got into an infinite loop? Probably. It's probably waiting for the stack to fucking run out. Yeah, it looks like it is in fact waiting for a stack overflow to happen. There we go. Okay, let's just test this now. Yep, type new workspace action. I see it. And let me just double check Redux to confirm it. It's always nice to know. New workspace UI action. Sweet. I got to the point where I needed to get to tonight.
Woot.
Yeah, from this point, all I need to do now to build on top of this is to add. I actually need to add some state to modify. That's one thing. But once I'm at that point, I added a couple of services on top of this infrastructure to kind of help facilitate its integration with other non-NGRX powered services, and those are transformer services and what's the other one I do? Dispatcher services. So the dispatcher allows you to dispatch NGRX actions anywhere in your state globally without having to import all of NGRX, as long as somewhere in your context is listening for those actions. Then you don't have to import all of NGRX's store and shit like that. You can just use a service to do that, which is kind of more boilerplate, yeah, but also it facilitates cleaner code. It makes integration a fucking breeze. And then the transformer pattern is basically a replacement for Angular's inputs and outputs, where basically, because of the event loop in NGRX always moving forward until it hits the end of the loop, intra-component communication is actually simplified by basically just always moving forward till it hits the inner loop, looping back around, and then reaching the parent eventually. But because of this, you don't really need to do a lot of intra-component communication, because now you've allowed components to communicate with themselves through a series of abstractions. And that's what the transformer service allows you to do. It allows you to receive inputs that you can also dispatch yourself, thus, basically allowing a self-update or of anywhere else in the UI as well, that also using those values. So it's pretty sweet. Like, once I get going, I'll have a nice little clean way of handling the UI, and I don't have to really worry so much about developing the UI parts anymore. Because that's why I started again. The UI was becoming quite cumbersome to develop with just boilerplate JavaScript, so I was like, fuck that. Especially considering Angular's main problem is it doesn't have state, so you have to bridge the gap somehow, and that's why I'm using NGRX to do so. The more you know. Cool. So I can literally take this anywhere now. I've I think what I'm gonna do next is get the pop-up I was working on last time I shared my work. Get that working again, and then that way I can actually create the new workspace file that and then load it as well into from one that I've saved. So once I've got all that done, file loading is pretty much done globally. Creating and saving is done pretty much globally. It's just it just it simplifies my workflow so much. Hey.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so because of this, I can make a second feature now where that actually allows me to allow that. It will allow me to that pop-up to show up with different content in it every time, because I can just say, this is a UI key I'm looking out for, and if it has any value that's not null, show a pop-up, and then just use Angular's templating engine to grab the value from the store to then figure out which one of the pop-ups it should display based upon the data that it was just fed. So, yeah, not the bullshit. Like I said, it simplifies everything so much. So lots of boilerplate, nothing specialist that you can see, except for my dev tools, obviously, and my email address, so you can harass me and call my code shit.
But
To be fair, right, if you email me, I probably won't read it for weeks anyway, because I got in trouble for that at work. I don't read my emails ever, because the only way to prevent getting spam emails is just never check your email. Get that fucking big brain thinking on it. Yeah, I've outright told people, never, ever, ever, ever email me if you want my attention. You best find another way.
Oh, that's what sucking me wanted. Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, like I said, I'm done for the night.
Spiffy?
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly attempt to finish this fucking match, and then,
There we go. I'm gonna rename some stuff real quick, because I don't like the name of it.
we'll be in good
Oh,
shape.
shit. Whoopsie-doodle. Oh, everyone and their mum wants my attention right now, dude. I'm so super duper sorry. I'm on a live stream.
Yeah, this is literally like one of the rare times we get a chance to just sit back and not have to deal with shit.
Yeah. Now everyone wants to get a hold of me. Ooh.
Yeah, like I got 6 DMs here. I'm just kind of sitting there going, don't care.
Yeah, pretty much. Same. There we go. And then one final reference I need to replace.
Oh.
Cool. Oh, why did I do action? That's weird. Badass. Now I can actually set up a separate UI feature and go from there.
Okay.
So, pretty successful fucking day, if you ask me. Oh, it's just next thing I gotta do is set up like reading the state and actually have some state to read. So, The world's my oyster,
You'll
bitch.
get there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not thinking I'm doing a very good job at the moment.
You said it, not me.
Well, I'm kind of in a kind of a rough spot where I'm not getting the kind of
Excuse me.
drops that I want. So
Hey. Make sure it actually picks it up. New workspace toolbar action, and yep, and it gets picked up. Cool. Making sure it doesn't get false positives or false negatives. I hate that shit. Sometimes the TypeScript engine, at least in older versions of TypeScript, it can figure out what you intended to say, so it will silently fail, even though your code is actually wrong. So it knew what you meant, but it will still fail, but it will still work because it knew what you meant. Apparently, I guess. Oh, TypeScript, you're a funny one. Oh my word! Sorry.
all right, we're gonna do this.
It's been a long ass week.
It has. Like recovery's been crazy all week.
I've been recovering from last week, so fuck me. I'm still like recovering.
Like I was very happy to get home because I missed my bed, and my bed is more comfortable than the hospital bed.
Absolutely.
But still trying to get work shit done and everything else. People not communicating very much, so I'm kind of just by myself a lot. It's like so much work shit that's got to get done because people are idiots.
Yep.
Of epic level proportions.
Yep. Okay, so we got a new state type.
Oh, I fucking love this. If you play Hearthstone chat, use the pyro spawn when you do dragons. The extra damage that happens when a dragon attacks is enough to just wipe it out, and then you're happy.
Excuse me. I wonder, can you do this? Let's see. I'm about to learn some really sexy programming tricks here if this works. Excuse me. A computed property must be computer property name must be type of string, number, symbol, or any. Oh, whoops, hang on.
Looks like we're just gonna sit here and this and wait. Oh. Okay, yep. I don't know if we'll finish this particular battleground, but
Yeah, it didn't work. Alright, never mind. This is the one part of the application that has to have hard-coded strings. I fucking
I
hate
try
that.
not to sit up longer than a certain amount of time because I kind of made that mistake. So I will like work for a little bit, go and lay down for an hour, come back, work for a bit, lay down for an hour.
Mm-hmm. There has to be a way I can do
I'm
this.
not young. I can only do things so much. The body is squishy and weak.
The spirit is willing, but the body is spongy and bruised.
Exactly. Death by snow.
Zach Brannigan, the greatest philosopher of our time.
Someday, I want to make my own version of that one GM Hold one where it's literally just stupid one-liners that just continue to be used in our day and age.
Oh, I find myself quoting Zach Brannigan way more than I fucking should these days, I swear. The game of chess, it's important that your opponent doesn't see your pieces. Have the boy lay out my formal shorts. The boy said, "You, Kif, you lay out my formal shorts." Kiffer's the most relatable character in that whole fucking show. I just swear to God. Well, and Zoidberg, because you know.
Zoidberg.
Yeah, everyone loves Zoidberg, but like in the canon, everyone fucking hates him. I totally relate to that. Cool. So now
All right, we may actually have a build that may actually last for this one, Chad.
Oh my!
Because we
oh my
got
God.
2 Terragosas along with the Proto Drake. So we can abuse this, and so long as we get another Terragosa, we can combine it and get a ridiculously strong one. If we get lucky.
Getting lucky.
There seems to be multiple other people doing dragons, and so we're kind of fucked. Possibly, but I mean, it is sort of the speciality of life is fucking us, so. I'm still shocked that Unreal Engine 4 is literally still only 7.2 gigabyte install. It's so tiny.
It sounds so cool. Remember back when a few kilobytes was like mega size, and now it seems so fucking quaint.
Yeah, it does. It's
I know.
really fucking true.
Like when I'm going through the cloud stuff that I'm doing, and like they talk about like the limits of some of the stuff being measured in kilobytes still, and like I could see some of the juniors like being like, oh, it's so dinky, and I'm like, yeah, but it's highly network optimized though. That's the thing.
Yeah, like I remember back in the day when like 1 megabyte was like the limit that you could do, and it's like, yeah, it was not fun to deal with.
No.
Oh, what's that? You wanna have, save games? Yeah, no, you're gonna need to have a whole separate disk just to save shit.
Mm-hmm. I remember back when when entire fucking games, including the graphics, had to fit in the same size as like a really low res JPEG image now. Shit's fucking amazing. Yes, we're old if you haven't figured that one out, chat. Sorry, not sorry. Get right.
Long time ago.
Back in my day.
Oh god, the guys at the fucking phone store were all just like they were asking, because I was inquiring about shit, and they were curious what I was doing. Because
as you know,
I was kind of curious if they knew if the new, or like what versions of the iPhone 12 had the capability for that AR kit. And they were just like completely like, wait, you can do that shit with it? And it's like, man, all I can think of is old pixel art. I'm just like, man, you're making me feel old.
It does suck to feel old sometimes, huh?
Oh yeah. Okay, chat. This particular bad guy we're going against is a dick.
Ooh.
And not like a good dick, like a very disappointing one.
That sucks. Alright. Select UI events feature.
Like, I still love the fact that this build means just instant death for some things, but still. Let's see, what is the max damage we do? 21 damage in one hit. Look at that, chat.
As you do.
My ability to do massive damage with my giant. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Cool. So that's my new selector done.
Oh, fuck. Okay, this. Can we get it? God damn it.
As you do.
We're not going to get another Teldragosa, are we? Fuck.
UI events reducer.
Alright, fuck it. We're gonna do this then. Oh, sure. Now we get another fucking fucking... RNG gods are fucking mocking me right now, chat. Go ahead and laugh with him. You're not allowed to laugh, though, Frozen.
Fuck you, bitch.
Okay, but, I mean, you're gonna have to, take every precaution.
Okay, let's see. I mean, yeah, obviously. That's why I stopped talking to that one guy. I mean, he didn't want to, so I was like, you know what, fine. Sorry, not sorry. I don't need that in my life.
His loss.
Yep. Oh, see well.
Some people just don't realize they're missing out on some of the best shit ever.
Hey man, you know what? That's their fucking. I'm an opportunist. Like I full on admit that. I try to take every opportunity that comes my way if I can afford myself to do it, because not every opportunity is equally worthy. Basically, you invest your time wisely, effectively, or at least I try to. But yeah, like I'm not gonna waste my time with people that are gonna fuck me around and try to peer pressure me into shit I don't want to do. You know. Obviously, he felt differently. So. However, I did talk to the guy at the store, right? He did say he was actually genuinely surprised that I'm not dating anyone. He was like, "Oh, that's weird. You seem really nice and got big titties and everything like that." So genuinely, yeah, genuinely shocked. But basically, we did have a conversation about how Denver is like one of the worst places in the country to date. So that kind of factors into it. Just people are insane here. People seem to forget
Really?
this area of the United States is really fucking weird. There's really nothing else that can be compared to.
Who would have thunk that would have been the case?
Yeah, Denver likes to pretend it's not cosmopolitan as fuck, even though it is by comparison to all the other places around here. With the exception of Boulder, of course, because Boulder's Boulder. We don't like to talk about that though.
No, we can avoid them.
I do try. Trust me on that one.
It's like avoiding Chicago. You just have to.
Ugh. That sounds like a movie right there. Is like avoiding Chicago.
Oh, really? This person's trying to abuse that mechanic. Is he stupid? You're not gonna win that way, dude. Oh my god.
Actually, this
I
one
love
doesn't.
people who fucking play a game using a method that will never work, thinking that they can win. Look at me, I'm literally standing on top with most of my health.
I'm almost done with getting the second feature set up.
Nice.
Remember how long it took me to set up the first one? I literally just copied the files from the other one, changed some names around, and just stuck the references in. And that's why setting it up took so long, because I can just, once I get to the point, I can literally just copy paste shit. Excuse me.
We're gonna do this. And cheesily abuse the system.
Cheesing the system is always the best policy.
What was the cartoon that had the phrase "cheese it" as the escape? Or maybe it wasn't a cartoon.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a cartoon. I remember this.
Chat, do you guys remember?
I know there's a popular character
that was the
has
phrase
that
for running away, and I can't remember what show it was.
Oh God, no! It's in like the tip of my tongue too. I can hear it
Oh,
in the back of
Bender,
my head.
Futurama.
Oh yeah,
There we
Bender,
go.
yeah.
Wow, that
It's
took a lot longer to think of.
Hey man, I can't remember all of the fucking shit in Futurama. It's just so dense with the fucking lore and shit, dude. True story.
Oh,
Good
it's
stuff.
just yeah, the brain fart. Just
Go. I only have an encyclopedia memory of Zach Brannigan specifically. All right, everyone else can kind of fuck off.
death by snowstorm. Still one of the best things ever. If you're gonna die, at least you can die happy.
God. I'll die with 2 giant boobies, so I'll no. You can just assume that I died happy.
Well, I'm gonna kill you by just suffocating you in mine, so you'll die happy. And
Being
I will
suffocated in
eliminate a
boobies.
rival so I can take over the world successfully. It'll be the
Being
last. But it'll be after I defeat all my other people. You're the last one I have to take out because I'm not gonna take you out first. There's no fun in that.
Being suffocated by boobies is the ideal way to die.
Like at least that way, when I win, you're gonna be happy.
Okay, let's see. UI events effects.
All right,
Why
now
does
I'm
feel?
literally just trying to do battle cry shit. Okay.
Okay, did it work?
What?
Hard to say. You know that anthrax doesn't kill instantly, right? God.
Sad but true.
I've shown that to so many fucking people who are into Dragon Ball Z. Well, let's just hit it with a truck full of anthrax. Are you absolutely sure? Yeah, just do it. I'd like a diet soda, please.
Liter of cola.
Have you not? You don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, do you? I'll send it to you.
No. It makes me think of the liter of cola thing from Farva when he said that. From
Oh, okay.
Super Troopers.
Oh yeah.
That's always what it makes me think of. Any soda references, it always makes me think of fucking Super Troopers and the liter of cola crack. I don't know why. It just does.
Let's see.
Oh fuck! He got 2 golden fucking gold grubbers. God fucking piece of shit. Great. Now there's actually like a 58% chance I'm gonna lose.
Found it. All right.
No, actually, it's more like 68% chance.
I will post this to you so that you can watch it at your own leisure.
Wow, the RNG gods actually make me happy. That is a first.
Freaking heck.
Oh, God, that video. Yes, I know it.
Yeah.
Hey, we got first place. Somehow we pulled that shit out, chat. Look at that. Told you that method that guy used was not going to work. All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight.
Yeah, I've worked hard today. I got 2 NGRX features done, although I got nothing to show you guys yet. I'm hoping to have a lot more to show you guys once I've got like stuff on the screen. It takes time.
Yep, and I will be back on cam next time, which will be the 3rd of December. Holy fuck, the year's almost done. Thank God.
Yeah, I think we're taking a break from streaming until basically our next stream that we do together, right?
Yeah, December, beginning of December.
Yeah, because
So I'm not going to stream next week. I might stream the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
See, I need to do one this Sunday because I didn't do last Sunday because I was so fucking exhausted from the flight sim. I could barely stand. I still made muffins,
so
but
you'll do probably 2. So you'll do 2 streams next week. Then I'll do probably 2 streams. Then the week after that.
Yep, it is my intent to stream on Thanksgiving. Just because I know for a fact I'm gonna be home. I ain't got nothing to do. And I want my homemade pumpkin pie, which I gotta prepare the night before anyway. Because you gotta like boil it and mash it. And the drain, you can't just like do it on all of it on live stream.
Yep.
But yeah, as far as that goes, I won't be doing streams up. I won't be doing a stream that Sunday because I'll have done one during the week. It gives me a little bit of time to relax and get my shit together.
Yep. So we're
And
just
I'm
kind of
taking it.
alternating sort of a little bit, but
Yeah,
it works
and
well.
then-
It keeps us from overworking ourselves, but at the same time, we at least get to stream a little bit and relax. So
well, I do want to let you know that I won't want to be. I don't want to be doing any streams Christmas and New Year's. Like so, basically,
well,
once we
okay,
get
we have the
that-
3rd, then the 17th, the 31st. Yes, we're not going to stream on New Year's Eve.
fuck no.
No, that's not happening. And then we're the 14th of January. So really, we line up pretty well. We're only missing one, joint stream. That's not
fine.
bad.
Like, yeah, but it's just because of Christmas and all that shit. I'm gonna I'm having a friend over, like I said, and I'm gonna teach her how to cook. And I haven't seen her in a while. So I kind of wanted to just hang out with her for a bit and just kind of take a
Well-
week off from online dickery because
Well, yeah.
who the fuck needs that during the holidays? It's already bad enough.
Well, that's why we relined things up after my visiting Lindsay the way we did, so it would time out. We're really only missing one stream, which is not bad. So somehow in our adulting, we actually did an intelligent thing. Chat, you didn't see it happen? I certainly didn't, but it did happen. So
How an absolute fuck dare you?
I'm just going to make that joke because fuck it. I don't really care.
Yep.
All right, let's see who's streaming. That's a test stream. Nobody gives a shit about that. I don't feel like hosting Squirrel. You know what? We're just not going to host anyone tonight. No one's really streaming out of any of the smaller ones I would typically try to host. So, chat, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Me too.
And we
Time
will
right.
see you next time.
I'm